Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jack, Panda, at least for today. And, yeah, well, it wasn't morning, it's not morning, it's afternoon, at least here. I tend to treat whenever I stream as morning because I tend to get up late. But it's Sunday, so I think I'm allowed to be a bit more chilled than usual.
Go on, give me a challenge.
Anyway, pardoning his, rude interruption. Yeah, I just wanted to do a chill morning stream, because, you know, I just wanted to play some Red Dead, and I wanted to stream because I haven't streamed for like 2 days. I've got, Dead Space going on tonight, but I figured I wanted to play this, and I may as well stream because I'm here. So, yeah. But it's why I don't have any of my... I know, shut up. I've not got any of the usual 3D model interactions turned on because... I know! I'm gonna mute you for a second longer. But yeah, I don't have any of the usual 3D things turned on because it's just about relaxing today and chatting, if anything. So yeah, that's pretty much the intention for the stream. I was quite happy with it. And I've got my coffee here with me. And my hat is not quite as... give me a second. My hat is not quite as aligned as I was hoping it would be. It keeps on popping off screen. There we go. Anyway, yeah, cowboy time. Nice and chill. And now, there we go. Okay. Right, so today I wanted to get some dailies done. And I also wanted to, please still be available. Yes. I wanted to, yeah, get some collectibles done because it's still collectible week. And if I go around and get all the collectibles I need, then I should be able to get a hell of a lot of XP, and I'm hoping to hit rank 64 before Tuesday, because on Tuesday, one of my vouchers runs out. Shut up, Marcel. Yeah, I know how it works. I've done this a billion times now. Anyway, yeah, so I've got a voucher for a thing called a quick travel post, and I wanted to get that done because it runs out on Tuesday, and at that point it'll go back up to being like $800. And although money isn't too difficult to make in Red Dead Online, it's still not fun to make, depending on what you're doing. Also, this bit of a sinister theme going on here. I'm sure it's not usually this sinister, just very murky, and some very strained sort of violin slash banjo playing. But hey. Nice, and please don't. There's always a problem with doing these, whatever they're called, the moonshine deliveries, because you usually come across some revenue agents who will try and stop you. Sometimes. It's very... what's the word? Not indecisive. I'm trying to think of the word. It's irregular, I guess. That's not the word I was looking for, but inconsistent. That's the one. It's inconsistent because sometimes they will try and stop you. Other times they will just let you go right through. Other times they will say they want to check your wagon and be like, yeah, okay, we need to check for moonshine, blah, blah, blah. And sometimes they'll just be cool with it and let you go. And other times they'll say, okay, we're going to check your wagon for moonshine. Shoot the fucker! And that's usually when I get into a panic and have to roll off and lose about 10 moonshine bottles in the process. So you always have to make sure that you line up your wagon in the correct direction before you get to the before you get to the revenue agents. And plus I get like nearly $230 for this, or just over $230. Right, so the revenue agent should be there, so I just need to remember to take a right. Okay. I just need to remember to curve right as I'm going into the revenue agent thing. I really hope the blue dot down there, the other player on the map, doesn't try and join in. Because other players can really... other players can attack them when they see fit. Okay, so the revenue agents are there. I just need to go straight. Right, so the other players can attack the revenue agents, but then the moment they attack the revenue agents, thinking that maybe they're helping you, or maybe they are trying to troll you, I don't know sometimes. The moment they get attacked, then everyone... oh hey, I could just drive... no wait, never mind. Okay, here we go. So everyone, be cool. Okay? Stay cool. You'll be fine. Just need to park. Okay. And now we'll wait for the moment. But usually other players can attack them. And if they attack them, they immediately attack you, so... Please don't find anything. I mean, I've got a wagon full of moonshine. Please be cool. Please be cool. Please be cool. Come on. Please, please, please be cool. Oh, no. Yay! Thank you, guys. Okay. Wait, wait, why? Why? You said go! You said go! Hey! Ah! Ow. Red Dead Online is so full of bugs. It's unbelievable. You said to go. You said everything was fine, you jerks. But thankfully my wagon seems to be making it out unharmed, but it will mean that I'll probably run into revenue agents on horses down the line. That sucked. Once they give you the go-ahead, you're meant to be able to go. But instead one of them aggroed. Thankfully though, the cargo seems untouched, judging by the little blue wagon wheel at the top. The more damage the merchandise takes, the bigger it'll start making a gap in the wheel. And the bigger the gap, the more or less bottles you have left to deliver. But so long as you're... Oh, for God's sake. So long as you're careful driving, you're usually fine. Oh no, here we go. Don't you dare shoot my merchandise, you pieces of shit. Oh, here we go again. Someone in there as well, but ow. Thinking you can hide. Shooting my wagon. Trying to destroy my moonshine. This is getting to the people that ordered it. Because we need to keep the alcohol flowing. Fuck prohibition. I mean, I don't drink, but hell, I'm not going to stop other people from drinking, you know? It's the 1800s. What else are you going to do? I think it's the 1800s, anyway. The late 1800s. Or maybe it's the early 1900s. I don't know when electricity started freely flowing around the south of America. It was in the south, wasn't it? This is the south, yeah. This is based in... This is Lemoyne, which I think is based in... or meant to be like New Orleans. Judging from the architecture anyway. And the fact that most people have French accents. It is New Orleans that have... with people with French accents, right? I know French Canadians exist, but... I'm not entirely sure. It's a shame Smooth isn't here. Usually he'd explain everything to me. Or Faris would, but... I should check with him after this to make sure I'm not just spewing a load of garbage. Whoops, that was close. No, don't. Go back. There we go. Go backwards. Gentle turn. Now keep going. Drove straight into that post. Come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. We're fine. We're still doing fine. Yay. Okay. Feeling much more confident now. Although these are still some sharp turns, so maybe I will... I can turn on cinematic mode and it kind of autopilots. Which makes it much easier for me because I don't need to navigate these tiny little routes myself. Oh man, they took a chunk out of the back of my wagon as well. Crap. That doesn't affect my wagon, but it's still like, oh man, really? Gonna get a nice fat payout for this. Not sure what I think I'm mostly saving up for. I bought all the collector's items that I needed. The binoculars, the metal detector, and the shovel. I think next I'm probably going to go for the hunting wagon. But I could also go for some bigger guns. Although I already have the guns I need, but I guess I could upgrade the Caracano rifle. I could buy the Caracano rifle and then upgrade it. But the hunting wagon would be... No, it wasn't even the hunting wagon. It was the delivery wagon. How many more miles have I got to go? Okay, almost there. Yeah, it was the delivery wagon, because at the moment I can deliver 50 resources at one time. But if I go up to 100, I get like nearly 700 if I manage to make a successful long-distance journey. But whether or not I make a successful long-distance journey is entirely dependent on how many people I run into. Because other players can attack your long-distance delivery. Which doesn't end well because it means that you've basically wasted not only... how many hours? Like 2 hours of... 2 hours of crafting, basically, at least on the part of... at least on the part of the guy that makes the goods. Because he... every couple of seconds he makes one good, or every minute he makes one good, or something like that. So if you're making 100 goods, it takes like an hour or so. Just over an hour. Almost 2 hours, yeah. Can't do math. Anyway, yeah, so it takes about 2 hours-ish. And you also need to deliver materials, so you need to go hunting and farming and stuff like that to bring animal parts to him. Like like skins and whatnot. But now, I said that I wanted to go and, what did I want to do? I wanted to do collector map stuff. And if I can't do collector map stuff, then I can't take advantage of the weekly or 2 weekly bonus. Oh, 2 weekly, the double weekly bonus. Yes, that's what I was trying to say. So until Tuesday, I think it's Tuesday. Oh, no, it's 22nd. When's the 22nd? Trying to think of when the 22nd is. I don't know. I haven't counted ahead. It must be... It's not next week, is it? Or is it Tuesday the week after? Either way, whenever it is, that's when the bonus ends. So in the meantime, you get double the experience, both job experience and general experience, and you get double the cash for everything you hand in. And if I can hand in some collector sets, like entire sets of eggs, entire sets of rare jewellery, entire sets of antique alcohol, then it means I can get like, I don't know, like $300 per lot, which is super good. And it means I can level up really quickly as well, which means unlocking more stuff, obviously. So that was my whole job for today. I just don't need that. I need the map, because I want to do another couple of moonshine missions in order to make another lot of moonshine. Then once I've done that, I can start on the collector map. By collector map, I mean... what do I mean? There's an interactive map that people can use. And it basically update the collector items update every day. They change the positions, every single one. And they all work on a 6-day cycle. So if, say, eggs were in one position, every single egg was in one position on day 1 of the cycle, they will be in somewhere else on day 6 of the cycle, and so on. Or day 2 of the cycle, and so on. And yesterday the eggs were on day 6, so today they would respawn and hopefully be on day 1, but I'm not completely certain, because I've only just started really hunting for things. But antique alcohol is what I usually go for, because as a moonshiner, you have constant access to antique alcohol because all the revenuers tend to carry it. And because you tend to kill a lot of revenuers, or a lot of other moonshiners, you tend to get antique alcohol really quickly. So today I will be looking for the the Irish whiskey and the Scottish whiskey, because they are the two that I don't have. Ideally, I'd like to get some Tom Gin as well, but I've already got one that I can spare. Caribbean rum is one of the things I need to keep buying because it's one of the special moonshine recipes that give me the most money, so that would be extra profitable. As long as I don't plan on turning them in every day and I stay one step ahead. Maybe if I keep on plucking them off of the bodies of revenuers, I'll be fine. But either way, I need it to keep making money. And I really want to keep making what is it? I want to keep getting gold as well. Because gold is the premium currency. And every day you make... Oh, crap. I don't know whether to go, which story to do. Every day you make... you have like 7 general challenges and 9 job challenges. And if you complete all the job challenges or all the general challenges, you get... how much do you get? You get 0.30 gold bars. It's obviously 1 gold bar. That would be about half a gold bar. But every 7 days, you get a streak increase. And then it doubles, or not really doubles, it goes up by 0.5 times. Until by the end, you get 2.5 times. And that means, so you go from 0.10 to 0.20 to 0.25. Which is really good, because it goes from meaning that you get like... How much? Technically 90 of a gold bar or whatever for doing 9 of the things. You can do more. You can do all of them, really, but... You have, like, no... You get a very, very small amount. And, when you actually get to the last streak, you're basically making, like, 2 or 3 gold a day if you do everything. Which is really good. And I still need to spend 25 gold on the last role, which is Naturist. Naturalist? Naturist? Basically animal person. And, the other thing is, they're also used for, like, in-game items. So, there's a really nice horse that I want to get, that I have on the Stadia version, but I want to get here too. And it's, go to the road to Parlour House. Okay. Yeah, so it's the Stadia version. I have pretty much everything on the Stadia version because I got it first. But now that I'm here, I want to keep trying to pick up everything else. And I have an Arabian there, which is like the fanciest, most powerful, amazing horse with the highest stats. Because, yeah. Coffee's good. Yeah, so I have an Arabian there. And I want to buy the same thing here, but it means that not only do I need to save up the 25 gold bars for the Naturist role, I need to make sure to have at least 25 gold-ish for the next, what is it? Battle Pass, the next Battle Pass. Which is about, you know, everyone knows about Battle Passes these days, they suck, but simultaneously, I like the game, so I play it a lot, so I may as well get it, especially because I'm not actually having to pay for it. And I'm going to be playing it anyway, so I'm going to get all the way through it, like I usually do. Which is how I got this jacket, actually. It's from the Halloween pass. I really like it. I got more than just the jacket, but the jacket is the thing that I use the most at the moment. Especially because I don't tend to travel up into the cold areas, so I don't need to switch to any warm weather outfits. Cold weather outfits. Because they're much harder to put together if you're not just buying a default one. You end up looking like a clown half the times, because you're just looking for stuff that keeps you warm, and not enough stuff looks good and keeps you warm. But anyway, I digress. Where am I going? Okay. So yeah, the streak things are annoying though, because they used to have it so that a streak would just continue after 28 days. You could just hold up the streak and just keep making 0.25 gold. But then they realized, oh hey, we're losing a lot more money than we thought on this. So, because, you know, Rockstar, GTA Cash isn't a thing in this one. They thought, let's just have 2 separate currencies and make one of them completely useless. Hey dude. Gotta help all the drunk people home. It's my job as a moonshiner for some reason. It's not just making moonshine, it's helping people. But anyway. Oh, where are you going? God. You idiot. This is what you get for drinking too much. And I say that as a moonshiner again. What are you doing? Come on. Oh, for God's sake. I wonder if I can just punch him. Knock him out. Come on. Are you kidding me? Rockstar, come on. Move out the way, you idiot. Then move. Other direction. This way. Are you fucking kidding me? Come on. Come on, drunk guy. Move with me. Oh, I just want to punch him. And I can't punch him because he's a friendly NPC. Move your ass! Ah! Screw it. I'm just going to wait outside. I'll just wait outside. Anyway. So, yeah, they figured out that people were making too much money, so instead of having just a constant streak, they changed it so that every 28 days... Oh, there we go. He figured... Actually, I prefer this. I prefer it when they fall unconscious, because it means I can pick them up and just take them wherever they need to go, you know? Forget the hat. Anyway. And they changed it so that on day 28, you keep the streak for the day. So for the day, you can still get the 2.5 times bonus. But on that day afterwards, the streak resets and you get a treasure map and $100. You know, the earnable in-game currency, which is what I made when I did the moonshine thing. Which people weren't happy with, because it was just a sign that, you know, you're trying to squeeze money out of people, which, yes. Yep, pretty much. But then the other day, which is semi-related, I guess. Yeah, the other day, the Rockstar launcher went completely down. On the day of... Oh, goddammit. Die and die. There we go. Nice and simple. Oh, and... you. Okay. Yeah, so on that day, the Rockstar launcher went down. It was the same day that... I'm not going to kill you people, don't worry. On the same day that they launched the GTA Definitive Edition. Oh, goddammit. Can you fall over again, please? I'll just wait and then... No, what are you doing? How about I just... There we go. It's always easier when they fall over, because it means I don't have to chase after them. I can just sling them on the horse. I don't have to walk around following them. Just nice and simple. And I can always shoot them afterwards if they piss me off too much, which this guy has. But I'll leave him. Anyway. Yeah, so the launcher crashed. Not the social club, but the PC launcher of any Rockstar game that was on the service. Because, as everyone knows, these days you don't actually buy the games. You just license them to play. And if anything goes down to if anything goes wrong with the place where the licenses are hosted, you are screwed. So yeah, the Rockstar launcher service went down because of GTA Definitive Edition. And nobody is sure why. Nobody is sure why that happened. But it cut off access to every single PC Rockstar game. So that's Bully, the original Grand Theft Auto games, Grand Theft Auto 4 and 5, and Red Dead Redemption, all both offline and online modes. And I mean, arguably the worst thing about it was that it stopped people playing, you know, the game they pre-ordered on release day. But simultaneously, I was pissed off because I don't really care all that much for GTA. Granted, I've never played San Andreas, so, you know, I might actually like it more if I played it, but I'm just not a big GTA fan. I love Red Dead Redemption, and I don't know why. I don't know why I love Red Dead Redemption so much compared. I think it's just because it feels more grounded and more detailed. And just generally more relaxing. You're not worrying about people flying over you in helicopters, firing at you with sniper rifles, you know? Unless someone hacks, in which case, yeah. But regardless, as I was saying. So I wasn't really bothered about the GTA Definitive Edition thing. But what pissed me off was I couldn't play Red Dead online because I was trying to keep up my streak. I was on the 27th day. And when I logged in, or when I tried to log in, it just wouldn't let me. So on that day, all the Red Dead Online players lost their streak, which meant I missed out. I was 2 days away, or I had another full day of gold collecting. So I could have made at least 4 bars of gold. And I also didn't get my treasure map bonus, which would have been another, at least another 6.60 gold by itself. if not like 192, 1.92, which it has been before, rarely. And my $100. So yeah, it was just really, really disappointing, and they got the shit torn out of them on Twitter. Because, you know, when you fuck over that many people, then they're gonna be annoyed. And then icing on the icing on the shitty cake, they then removed access to everyone that had they removed access to the definitive edition to everyone that had pre-ordered it, and also took it offline, removed it from the store, because they left a bunch of licensed music in the game that they no longer had the licenses to, like Michael Jackson. So yeah, they just took it offline. I'm imagining, I hope it would be up again now for the people that bought it. But yeah, no other game on the no other version of the game on any other console had any issues with it. They didn't do that. And what's more, the Sony version was released a day early, and people that accessed it got to keep it. They took it off, or removed access to it if you hadn't accessed it, but if you'd accessed it, it was too late. You could already play it. So yeah, it was just like, Jesus Christ, Rockstar. You already ignore half your game, or you ignore at least this game, and keep pushing all your money into the golden cow child of GTA. But you also screw up every other single game on the platform. You remove the original versions of GTA San Andreas and Vice City and whatever else, and then you just take away access to everything else. Granted, the people that had the original versions of GTA and that, the original 3 San Andreas and Vice City, they could still play them if they were installed. But if you didn't have them installed, you couldn't download them. But you still owned them. But on the day that it went down, you couldn't download them. So, if that makes sense. Also, this coffee is really good. Got some biscuits I could have with it too. Very tempted. Then again, I'm also looking forward to dinner tonight, so yeah. It's going to be a good day, I feel. Right, so we need to go back to Maggie's again. I'm going to do a moonshine story. And then after the moonshine story, I'm going to go out and... Oh god. I'm pretty sure I must have some sort of brain issue. I get spaced out so easily and completely lose track of what I was saying. And I always need to take at least 5 seconds to properly sort stuff out in my head before I say it. Like then, I had to think in advance of what I was going to say. And I don't know what's wrong with me. But anyway. Yeah, so we need to go and do a story moonshine mission in order to completely reduce the cost of mash, which is used for moonshine. And then I'm going to make Marcel make another load of moonshine. And that'll take 46 minutes, during which time I can go and hunt for collectibles. And the collectibles are very important, for the reasons that I went on about earlier. And also, this horse is really good, and it was free. And I like how chunky he looks. Look at his legs. He's got big, chunky legs. Look at him. Little sturdy boy. I love him. So good. Anyway, so yeah. That's pretty much the plan for today. At least until tonight when I play Dead Space. Although I'm not... I'm not fully looking forward to Dead Space. But that's mostly... I mean, I'm not having an issue playing it. I just tend to find it kind of... Not as fun as I was hoping it would be. But I'm already partway through, so I want to see it to the end, because everyone always talks about how good Dead Space was back in the day. But I just don't really find it all that interesting. But, and I keep talking about this as a comparison. But I played, I was kind of like begged to play, here we go, Come Hell High Water. This is the one I always do. Because it's just, you've got into a rhythm with it now, and it just feels easy and smooth. Anyway, so yeah, a friend begged me to stream Resident Evil 4, and I did. And the entire way through, I was bricking it. I was terrified because for anyone that's not played it, the whole like thing of the game is that all the quote unquote zombie people, the infected, are basically possessed by parasites. And when you get to a certain point in the game, it's like immediately before this first boss, more or less, or the second boss, the 1.5 boss, I guess, because the first one is too quick to be a boss, I feel. Gonna turn you down for a second, Lem. Yeah, so partway through the first boss, immediately before the first boss, you find a twitching villager who, like, it goes into a cutscene and this villager twitches as he walks towards you. And he just sort of spasms and his neck starts to go bleh. And then his head explodes and a great big long wormy tentacle thing slips out of his neck. And I've told this story before, but back when I first played it when I was younger, I turned the game off immediately. I mean, I didn't. I turned off the TV and then turned off the game because I just couldn't stand looking at it. It freaked me out. And I didn't touch the game until today. Back in October when I played it. And I was terrified the whole way through, and I was always on edge because I always knew that whenever I shot something in the head, it was going to burst out into a weird, gross thing. And as time went on throughout the game, you find more and more different gross things popping out of people's heads and out of people's backs, and dogs with tentacles flying out their backs, and it just, Here we go. And yeah, so, and that's like a phobia of mine. So the fact that that was what got me, nothing else, it's kind of made me sort of immune to other forms of body horror. And as a result, Dead Space just isn't really all that scary anymore, aside from one single enemy, which is a oh goddamn, stay still. Stay still, says the guy shooting at people trying to be a cowboy. Oh crap, I'm fine. Oh, for God's sake, my guns are slightly off. There we go. I think it's because I'm trying to shoot with the left pistol. Crap. But yeah, so the game... don't you dare. There we go. Well, it was way off too. God damn it. Gonna need to take a drink. Oh, I didn't kill nearly as many people as I was hoping to. Will you fucking... What is with the aim? That's just me being bad at aiming for some reason. I guess. I want to blame it, but I'm sure it's not it. But fuck it. Onto the boat. Right. So as I was saying, stuff just gets worse over the course of the game, and stuff just gets more and more... I glanced. And yeah, stuff gets more and more gross, and you see more and more tentacles. And there was one specific moment... Oh crap! I didn't stock up on ammo like I said I was. Shit. Okay. Yeah, so I was terrified when I played it. And the worst thing about it was that as I went through the game, you found more and more of those things. And they were all different. So you have like you have the type 1, which is just a long whippy tentacle with a blade thing on the end of it. And then you have the type 2, which looks like a giant centipede coming out the top of these people's heads, which are likewise very, very gross. And what's more is, although it was never an issue for me because I never got close to them, like literally I would shoot them at range and I would stay at range, keep on shooting them, or, and I found this out later in the game, you could just kick them, or if they were very late in the game, like when you met the cultists, which were the ones with the type 2s, the centipede things, you could just body slam them. Pile drive, no. Pile drive? Which one's the one where you grab them and then fling them over your back, like you do a... I'm trying to think of how to word it. You grab them around the waist, and then you launch them backwards, doing like a sort of half backflip. No, it's not. It's not a backflip. It's more like you arch your back and slam their head into the ground behind you. I don't know what the name of that move is. But either way, that was what I did for nearly every single cultist, and it took forever. But it meant for the most part I was constantly safe and wouldn't see any of these things pop up, which was obviously the most important aspect. And yeah, a couple of viewers got quite... a couple of friends. They were friends. They weren't just viewers. But one of them was the friend that asked me to play it, much again to my own displeasure. Oh, don't throw dynamite at me, piece of crap. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, so, he got quite annoyed because I was constantly trying to avoid getting close to things. And I think a lot of people in Resident Evil don't have the same issue I do, obviously. But for me, it was a terror. And, then to make matters worse, right towards the end, I came across my first Type 3, which is a giant crab-like spider that pops out the top of their necks and just flails all its legs around. And that freaked me the fuck out. I mean, no. Sorry, it didn't freak me out. It was like, it made me unnerved. And I was like, hey, grow here. No, get away. And up until that point, whenever there was like something I didn't want to get near, or something that freaked me out a little bit too much, or a cluster of them even, like multiple things, I would just throw a flash grenade, which would instant kill anything. The Type 3s didn't die to that. Instead, they split from the body. They just literally go down. Yeah, they just literally popped off the top of the person's torso. Oh crap. Yeah, they just pop off the top of the person's torso and just keep going. Oh, for God's sake, what is with the gun? I mean, I know it's not just the gun, it's also me, but usually... maybe it's performance anxiety. Maybe because I'm doing it on stream now. Anyway. Ugh. But yeah, so this thing pops off the top of the guy's head and then keeps coming. And it was at that point, it was so unexpected that I just kind of like paused the game and was just screaming like, what the fuck? Because it just got me that badly. It was absolutely horrifying. And I hated it. And it's partially that, which is why I don't want to go back and do all the extra DLC stuff. But yeah, and it's because of that I don't actually feel that... Excuse me. Oh, and the regenerators were also super gross. But yeah, and that's why I've not really been afraid of Dead Space. The jump scares get me sometimes, don't get me wrong, but jump scares I think get a lot of people. Because that's just what they do. They're just there to be annoying. But yeah, the but yeah, nothing in Dead Space actually freaks me out. And it just makes me super like, ugh. Which I don't know how many people are like that in games. Like how many people are afraid of what they look like rather than them being deadly. For me, it's never about stuff being deadly. I mean, sometimes, but it's usually just stuff looking gross and me not wanting to get towards them. Like, System Shock 2 as another example. Everything in that freaks me out. So I would always try and stay at range when I was trying to kill things, which wasn't always possible. But that was the grossest thing, was that they all looked gross. Not because I was constantly worried about dying. I always figured dying's, an inevitability in most games. But then in games like Five Nights at Freddy, it's not only dying, it's just, the jump scare that you're not looking forward to and that you know is going to happen at some random point that you're not expecting. And that's just pretty much it. And so now I'm struggling to find horror games that actually unnerve me. And the only thing so far that's happened in Dead Space is just one single monster that looks like a moth with tentacles in its face. Shut up, Lem. I'm doing my best. People here hiding too well. You can die too. Go down. Go down. Go down. There we go. Anyway, yeah. So, that's the biggest concern. Is just that I'm now not finding any games that actually freak me out quite as much. And I don't know what to do about that, because if I'm not freaked out by the actual game content, what is there to be afraid of? And I don't know what that says about me if I'm just more freaked out by the creatures in them. It's like in what's the other one? Amnesia. I don't find anything in that scary. I find the jump scares scary. Oh, for God's sake, shut up. Stupid beepy thing. And yeah, I find the jump scares scary. I don't find the monsters scary. But I know that the whole tension comes from just hiding and having to not be caught. But that's not enough. That doesn't give me the same sort of like, oh no, it's creepy, creepy, creepy. It's like, it's just a game in that case. And not just a game in like it's just a game, bro, chill kind of thing. I can get really pissed off at games. And like in Resident Evil, in 4 even, there was a bug thing called the Cazador. I think it was the Cazador. And they freaked me out as well, because they were just great big bug monsters, which were gross. But it wasn't until... and I was freaked out by them. But then... God damn it! See? Annoyed. A rolling block rifle, are you kidding me? God damn, cheating bitches. Right then. Just gonna have to do some Deadeye here. Almost at level 10 as well, so that's good. You can fuck off. You're gonna take dynamite, so I'm not gonna let you do that. You're gonna have to die too, because dynamite. Anyway, yeah, so, the Cazadors. But there was a certain point in the game when you fight an entire room full of Cazadors, in like a long ongoing sequence. And oh my god, I died, I think twice, because there were just so many of them. And by that point, you don't even care that they're getting close to you. You're just like, piss the fuck off and just start swinging your knife at them. Because they got to the point where I was just like, I am not having a good time anymore. There's too many of them and there are no checkpoints. God damn it. I really need to go and grab my ammo out the mail after this. Mail order ammo. Oh, you bugger off. You can eat that dynamite. There we go. I usually have less of a stressful time doing this, to be honest, but I'm not sure why I struggled so much. I'm wondering if my guns need cleaning. Oh, crap. Well, okay. Those are fine. I should have just been using those, but yeah. Because I use the bolt-action rifle so much here, it ran right down. Oh, well. There. So, yeah. I just got really annoyed with the Cazadors because the room was massive. They keep on spawning after a certain... Or, they don't respawn, but every time you get to a certain point, they will just spawn more in larger and larger amounts. And I just couldn't keep up with it. I just kept on, like, blasting them all with shotgun ammo because it was just one of the fastest ways for me to kill them. And that was just it. So I just got increasingly frustrated and stopped caring about how they looked. Whereas with the parasite things, the Las Plagas monsters, I was always, like, trying to stay away from them, miles away from them. So, yeah, and that was about it. There. But, like I said, as a result, I'm not afraid of Dead Space, I guess. And you know, aside from now, I'm just at the point where, okay, I need to be more careful here because I could actually die. But I'm not afraid of getting all up close and personal with them like I was with the last Plague Us, which I thought was meant to be the point of a scary game. Not scary because of the game mechanics, but scary because of the monsters you fear in them. But, oh well. Hopefully I'll find a game that actually scares me. Which I'm hoping, anyway. I also played Bloodwash, which was slightly scarier, I think, maybe? Or maybe it was too short to really be scary. I don't know. The only other time I've had such a strong reaction to something like that... Sorry. There, got a frog in my throat today. Yeah, the only other time I've been so freaked out by, like, a monster thing was years and years ago when I played Resident Evil 5 with a friend in co-op mode. And we went through a factory thing. And on the way back through the factory, we found a great big cockroach monster called the Reaper. And it snuck up on me, so... Oh, you had to be... I guess you had to be there, but there was this moment when I was going all through the factory going, okay, I know it's something here. I know it's going to be... Is something going to jump out at us? It's too quiet, blah, blah, blah. And then we came across eggs, and I was like, oh no, the eggs are going to hatch. The eggs are going to hatch. We're going to get by, and then the eggs are going to hatch. They didn't. And we got back through... We went to the boss, and we fought our way back through the factory. Or didn't really fight. We just killed the boss, and then went back through the factory. I was like, okay, now the eggs are going to hatch. Now they're going to hatch. We're going to get to there, and they didn't hatch. And then we got to a little overhang bridge, you know, like a little walkway bridge that we had to go under. I was like, okay, it's going to pop down the other side. It's going to pop down the other side. And I heard a squelch, like a wet, cracking squelch kind of sound. And I was immediately tense. I was like, oh, it's going to pop down the other side. It's going to pop down the other side. And my friend volunteered to go ahead. And I was like, yeah, okay, you do that. You go ahead. And then I heard this like chirping. And I was facing away I was facing... he was walking forwards under the bridge and I was walking backwards, like keep an eye out. And and so I'm like, and there's this chirping, and I go, Bah! And I'm like, is it behind me? And he's like, no. And I turn around, and I look at him, and he's looking at me. And then he goes, now it's behind you. I turn around, and I'm just staring up at this great big slimy creature moor thing with great big sharp mantis hands and slimy face, and I screamed so loudly that my entire family woke up and ran into my room thinking I was under attack. Oh my god. It was embarrassing, but also... I mean, it was embarrassing. It was just embarrassing. It was nothing else. It was embarrassing. Oh, Appleberry Crumb Moonshine. Nice. I mean, I've got another Caribbean rum. I could. Yeah, fuck it. I'll make another Caribbean rum. I'll make $237.50 off of this, provided I get to sell it to the right person. So, Joseph Godwin. The other guy just buys anything, but he buys it for a hugely reduced price, so it really wastes the money. But yeah, so that was my traumatic experience in that game. And in Left 4 Dead, there were certain things I didn't want to go near, but certain things I wasn't, like the boomer. And not because I knew what it could do. I was fine with that. But it was because the boomer was big, puffy, and gross. And the liquor, too, was big, puffy, and gross. So stuff in that was both creepy and also scary. The infected weren't scary, other than being scary from a gameplay standpoint. I still don't know if that's like how people are supposed to view them. Like, am I wrong for not being afraid of things because of the gameplay mechanic? Or yeah, Am I wrong to be afraid of things because I think they look scary? Or is that how it's supposed to be and not just because of the way the gameplay works? Because if I'm just kind of like going up to stuff and being like, hey monster, then I don't think it really has the right effect. But maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. And other people just have always found their scares in the way the game works. I don't know. I would like to know, and if that was the intention of the game developers to actually make stuff scary enough to be, you know, to fear. I think I've got a panther or something. Maybe not. What's that? 2 red dots. What are you? You snakes? No, you're a red dot. You can't be a... Where are you? Oh, you're an alligator. Oh, right. Yeah, the alligators tend to leave you alone if you leave them alone. Right, how much money do I have now? And I need to go and actually go to a... I've got 791. I'm still a little bit off of the farming cart. Bah. But, oh well. Sorry, I'm just doing a quick check, because I need to fix some stuff here. Chat. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, so, as I was saying... What was I saying? Crap. Spacing out again. Exact thing I said that I do. And is annoying, because I shouldn't do it. There. I'm actually lost for thought. Oh yeah, and this is where I need to go. But anyway, hey, maybe someone can eventually, you know, tell me if I'm wrong or if I'm right, or if what I'm scared about is natural, or if that's how they feel or not. Because I know Smooth said he doesn't really find the monsters scary, but he's apparently played Resident Evil 4. He says he's played it on nearly every system, and now he wants to also play the mobile version of the game, which I'm not sure how that's coming along for him. I linked him to an APK, but I don't know how he's gotten on with installing it. Or if he's actually played any of it, because he's never mentioned it since. But I am very curious. But yeah, because he's played it so many times, I'm assuming he's just not afraid of it anymore, whereas I still very much am. Get out the metal detector. This is probably going to be the dullest bit, because I don't know how the... Oh wait, no, crap. I wasn't after the metal detector, because I need to... I wasn't after the... This was fossils. I had fossils listed. But I don't need to get fossils, because I can't even unlock fossils right now. So instead, I will go after everything else. Everything else that's nearby, at least. So let's see. I am at the U in Des Moines. There is a heron egg near me. And also an 8 of wands. So hopefully, if I can just do this, then I will be getting plenty of stuff. Which I know is very descriptive, but hey. So below the U in Lemoyne. So this way, a little bit further south. I really hope this guide is correct. That's a vanilla pod, but it's not what I'm after. Vanilla flower, even. But what I'm after is heron eggs, which are usually in the trees for some reason. I thought herons did most of their stuff on the ground, but I guess not. But it doesn't look like it's here. Unless I'm just blind, there should be a lot of sparkly yellow stuff to indicate. But it doesn't look like it's here anywhere. Which is annoying, because I'm wondering if this map is just off. Whoa, It's a gator. It's a lot of gators. But, bye gator. Okay. And we can just go around killing things too, which is always, you know, always good. Especially when you need lots and lots of materials and lots of money. But I don't have the room to take that with me. Especially when I could probably find other better stuff. Yeah, where are these heron eggs? Sorry. Lots of frogs in my throat today. There. But yeah, if the heron eggs aren't here, that means this map is incorrect, which is very annoying. I thought it was automated, so I thought it was going to come up and tell me these correct placements. Apparently not. If there is a tarot card in here, then it means that it's correct for the day. Oh. Okay, I guess I'm just blind, or maybe because I found the heron egg yesterday, I can't find the heron egg today? Which I didn't think that's how it worked. Suit of Wands. So I think that's... Oh, I don't see what I just got now. Eight of Wands, right. Okay, yes, so that is correct. So the Eight of Wands on the map was correct. The heron egg, however, is not. So I'm not sure what to do about that. Because if I can't get the heron egg, then it means I can't make a full set. Eggs should be... Don't follow that. The eggs should be around here somewhere, but obviously it isn't. As far as I can tell, anyway. That's annoying. I think all of these are just plants. Yeah, these are just water sausages, or whatever they're called. Named after Undertale, but no, I don't see it anywhere. Should always pick more herbs though, but I don't need to. But the herbs are always good, as is oleander sage, because that can be used to make poison arrows. Which I need to actually learn to make before I can make them, but it's always good to have the sage prepared in advance because it's a highly potent poison. And yet for some reason it's really good for your horse. Unless you turn it into poison arrows, in which case it isn't good for your horse anymore. But everything else is... How many heron eggs do I actually have? Maybe if I knew how many heron eggs I had, maybe that would explain it. Maybe you can only find heron eggs every couple of days. Nope, wrong one. Collect a bag. How many heron eggs do I have? I have... bird eggs. 3 of 9 collected. Oh right, okay, so loon egg, duck egg, and goose egg. I don't have a heron egg. Why don't I have a heron egg? And why isn't the heron egg appearing? It resets every day at 12. It should do. Wait. Oh, I thought that was a... No, never mind. I thought that was a nest in the tree there. I thought I just couldn't see it. But lots and lots of crocodiles wandering around. Should be more careful of that. No, I just don't see it anywhere. I was wondering if I need to get a guide up and take a better look around, but... Oh, wait. I do this every time, but then... Oh, for God's sake, it's just another vanilla pod. I don't need vanilla pods. I barely use vanilla pods. I think they're used in moonshine making, and that's it. And I don't need them. Yay. It's a bat? Or an owl? I think that's an owl. No, I guess it's just not here, as far as I can tell, but I'll double check later and get a video up to check. But for now, the alcohol is in that building below the N. Or it should be. We'll see when we get there. I really want to make as many of these as possible. I want to get as many collections as possible because I need that XP. And I need that... Well, the money's less important now, but... I mean, hell, money's always good to a degree. Because more outfits, more clothes, more guns, more upgrades, etc. Hello, piggies. But the XP is what's important because I need to buy that stupid travel post. And I need to use the voucher. Granted, if I keep making enough money, the voucher will become unnecessary anyway. But it's the principle, you know? I want to make use of it. Alcohol, alcohol, alcohol. Maybe you aren't in here, maybe you're out there somewhere and I need to look. I need to look around a bit more. Nothing here though. Not as far as I can tell. Nope. That's just a broken bottle. I was mistaken for something else. Take all the canned supplies because canned vegetables are always good. You should always eat greens. Or your beans, even. Irish whiskey! There we go. Okay, so this map is telling the truth to a degree. I'm not sure why. Rather, I'm not sure why. Whatever it is of cards was there. Oh crap! I could have checked for the cardinal flower because it's night. Shit. I'll have to get the. I'll have to get the two things from over here. The two other cards. Luckily, in the thing below the above the L, or in the L, and then one below the one in the little house over there. Yeah, so the principle of the matter is I have a voucher and I want to use it. Like a Karen, you know? I want to make sure I get it used before it runs out. I don't want to spend more than I have to. As I think any frugal person should. I say that, but I made a recent purchase the other day, which arrived today. I bought those two Game & Watch things. Those two quote-unquote collectibles. Like the Super Mario 35th anniversary one. And the Legend of Zelda one. Because I thought they looked really nifty. So I bought them. And I even bought a little pouch for them. Because I think they look really neat and should be taken care of. So, yay, okay. One card. Okay, so yeah, this map is telling the truth. For some reason, though, the heron eggs didn't appear. I'm not sure why. So I might have to look up the video later to double check to make sure my... wherever they are, is correct. But anyway, yeah, I bought... yeah, okay, it's down here. It's in this house here. I bought those two things, and I also bought a portable Blu-ray player. Because my computer... as I think with many computers these days, maybe? Many desktops? Nobody uses those anymore. Nobody uses CD drives anymore. Or DVD or Blu-ray drives. Pretty much everything is now just digital, as far as I know. I might be wrong, though. Feel free to prove me wrong. So long as your computer is like relatively new and not from 2008 or something. I don't think my laptop has one either. Oh, gun oil. Nice. I should use that more. I'd still... remind me not to take another... what's it called? Before I actually fix my gun. Before I actually get more ammo. So don't take another... another moonshine story mission until I get ammo for my gun. But anyway. Okay, 7 of cups. So we're good here. I've got both of those cards. So I can mark those off. And then I'll go and get the... provided it's still... oh wait, it looks like it's turning daylight out there. Crap. Oh crap, yeah, it's too It's 2 morning now, so I can't go after the cardinal flower after all. That's okay. I'll go after the other egg that is somewhere up here. Yeah, just around here. Anyway, yeah, so the Blu-ray player that I got, I think it's quite a good one. I can use it in USB 2.0 or 3.0. And I'm probably going to use it in 2.0 because I'm just going to be watching movies off of it anyway. And I got it because I have a Blu-ray player in here. I've got one in my living room. And I want to watch... Come on, please be here, egg. Please be here. You have to be here somewhere. There's always a chance that it's just not in plain view. And that I'm just being really stupid. Which is always possible. I'm usually really stupid, but... I'm wondering if it's because they have a very set timer. They don't respawn as frequently. I swear to God, if you are another vanilla flower. Ugh. I wish there was a way to turn off these things when you don't need them. But anyway, yeah, so I got a Blu-ray drive player, as I was saying. And it was because I've been reading... Oh crap, what the hell? What are you running from? I don't see anything on the map. But yeah, so I want to get there. Blu-ray player, blah blah blah. Because I want to watch Blu-rays with a friend of mine. Over Discord or something. Because we were watching... Or he's a big fan of Red Dwarf. Which is a British TV series. Ooh. Oh, hi Jules. Sorry, I've not got the chat on screen at the moment. It's on another thing. And yeah, it's all arrived. Yeah, so I wanted to watch Red Dwarf Blu-rays with a friend of mine because I have the entire set now. So we're going to take some time out every other night and just watch a couple because it's apparently a big part of his childhood. And as a result of that, I'm thinking about also doing continuing my Red Dwarf read-through. Because, I don't know, I think watching might get me back into it. Okay, so the egg was useless, so we're going to have to look for a card instead over here. And I might go a little bit south as well. I might go a little bit south. And then go after the other card. That's the other thing I need. You stay there. Nope, okay, can't go in there. It must be around here somewhere. Somewhere. Come on, where are you? Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have my gun out. Crap, where is it? Oh, this isn't another thing. It's tiny little... Yeah, tiny little square house. So it should be here, somewhere. There it is! Yay! Okay, so the map is only partially failing me. I'm wondering if it's because they have a very long respawn timer. Maybe you can't find them for 24 hours after you've first found them. In which case that would make sense, but it's still really annoying because I was hoping to get everything, you know? Bloodflower 1 would not be available. Oh wait, the cardinal flower, it's the blood flower that appears at night. The cardinal flower I could still go and get. I'll get the horsehead brush while I'm here. Oh, maybe I'll just do a whole thing around Saint Denis because I'm here anyway. And then I can start heading off in the other direction. Cardinal flower 3, cardinal flower 4, 5, 6. So they appear in different places. So they're never in one place, which is annoying. Much like some of the eggs, but not the ones I'm after. Oh hell, 8 different places for cardinal flowers at this time of day? Okay. Oh yeah, you... I've not got the map on screen so people can't see what I'm talking about anyway. Sorry. So... that is there. The horse brush is there. So we're going to go down there now. So yeah, this is just all about all about collectibles today, really. Just roaming the countryside and collecting things. Because I need to get all of these things for XP and currency. But if I have to break into houses to do it, then... I mean, I've got nothing... I don't mind breaking into houses to get things, but don't take that out of context. So a horsehair brush. There we go. Okay, so this map is more or less... How many have I got so far? 5 out of 7, I guess, if you remove the two eggs. So that's okay. It's definitely not as bad as it could have been. I was worried that I wouldn't find anything and this whole thing would just be a loss, but it seems to be going okay. Thankfully, anyway. It's so atmospheric as well. The entire place, it just looks amazing. That's one of the things I love most about Red Dead. And yet I've never played the actual story. I've only ever played the... No, that's just junk. I'm after some cards. Somewhere. I think I'm in the right place. No, it's down... Oh, saloon! I should be in the saloon, not round the back of the saloon. I assume I need to be in the saloon. So to the saloon I zoom. Nope. Come on. Where's the entrance? There we go. Probably not this door. Nope. This door. Into the saloon. Right. And not after beer, not after almonds, not after snacks. You could just get the almonds here for free. How good's that? You have to buy almonds in most places, like, I don't know, £1 for a bag, at least? Whereas here, you can just go in, grab a handful of almonds, and just keep eating a handful of the almonds without doing anything else, because they're complimentary bar snacks. Right. Okay. Next one, it's down on the dock. It's a good thing they're all clustered down here, because it means it's nice and efficient for me. And I'm also glad that I'm doing this during daytime, so that I'm not scrambling to find things. But I don't know why the eggs didn't turn up. Because surely the eggs should be available as well if everything else is in the right place, but maybe it's because it's on a 24-hour respawn timer. So because I picked up everything yesterday, I can't pick it up today. Which also means that half of the cards I'm grabbing will be useless, because I won't have enough cards to make up for it. Oh, that sucks. So it means every other rotational day I'll have to look around and... Ah, crap. Get on the boat. Yeah, it means every other day I won't be able to pick up half the things. I think. Which really sucks, because it means half the days I'll be picking up half the cards, and other days I'll have to pick up half the cards, so I'll never be even. I was hoping I could just pick up entire sets, you know? Next one. Just hoping I could go around every day and just, you know, not every day, but whenever I'm doing stuff like this, I could just go around, grab what I needed to, and just make some money and just chill. And I mean, I guess I could still do that even if I were only picking up half of them, but it just feels much better to collect everything and hand it in all at once, you know? It feels complete. And you get to see all the money all in one place, all at once. Here, just take all these different collectibles I've got. That'll be $1,500, please. Okay, so... Little mausoleum. If I were a card in a mausoleum, where would I be? Well, it's not a mausoleum, but hey. Yay, okay, there we go. Pentacles, done. I didn't realise it was a pentacle. It looks like a little circle to me on the map. Got those. Next one, the 10 of Wands, which is below the eye in Saint Denis. Also, I love the name Saint Denis. I don't know if there ever was a place called Saint Denis, but I really like the name. Okay, it's there. The map's slightly different to the in-game map, so... can I? No, I can't jump the spiked fence, probably for the best. Then nearby to that, above the eye, is also another family treasure.
Morning to you.
Morning to you, sir. Howdy. I need to go buy some clothes at some point as well. But I've got more important stuff that I can save towards at the moment. Like the thingy post that I said about 5 times. Traveling, quick travel post that I need. Which would be the most important thing at the moment, because it sucks having to travel away from the camp to be able to quick travel. But it's very convenient being able to instantly teleport to the camp. But it would be far more useful if I could teleport from the camp. Excuse me, ladies and gents. Okay. In the shed? No, the shed can't be opened. Ah. It's around... Let's double check the map. It looks like it should be there. So I've not gone all the... Or have I? I've gone all the way.
Well, well. Oh yeah, I heard that already.
I'm sure you did.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Come on, where are you? You should be here somewhere. I'm doing fine, how are you? Huh. Ah! It's on the other side! The little yellow sparkly's leading me. So it's what I'm usually looking out for when I also have an egg. So when I have egg, when there are eggs available, they do the same thing. Okay. How do I... Can I just... Nope. How do I get in there? Okay, I don't climb up on there. Or do I? Yay! Okay. That's... No, okay, that's not... I was... Oh, screw it. Fair enough. Whatever works. And there's my card. Yay! It's a little roundabout way of getting it, but hey. Whatever gets me the stuff I'm looking for. It's all good. Now I will just hop over the fence again. My guy is surprisingly agile. Although he lands like a brick. Or like the whale from Hitchhiker's Guide. Okay, next one was the... It was just above the eye in Saint Denis, or around there. So we head that way to get another family heirloom, which is going to be another brush or comb or something like that. Because people in 1800s really seem to like their bejeweled combs. Bejeweled brushes. I don't think I need to brush my hair. I've never... I mean, I used to brush my hair, but it used to be much, much longer. Much, much longer. And then I would brush my hair in the shower, and then again after I got out the shower. And then again whilst I was blow-drying it. Just because I wanted to keep it all straight and, like, unknotted. It's amazing it all didn't all come out, to be honest, with the amount of brushing it got. So the eye in Saint Denis, if I'm here, I am here. Where would there be a bejeweled brush? Is it in here? No. Okay, can't go in there. That means maybe it should be... Oh, hey, sorry, sorry, pick dealer. Thigh pick dealer. What do you prefer for that, anyway? Sorry, I was... Anyway, yes, say this. Fine, I guess you are my little pogchamp. You happy? You happy about that? Yeah, sorry I didn't respond. I've got a map up on one screen. Foe. Okay. Well, good. I hope it made your day. Anyway, yeah, sorry, I have a collector's map up on one screen and the chat on my phone. Oh no, I'll call you Foe. I mean, it's easy enough to remember. I hope. But then again, I have the brain... I have a brain like a steel sieve. I have not redeemed the Red Deads yet. I am in a constant state of redeeming the Red Deads. But it will never be brought to completion, sadly. But I do love the Red Deads. It is my game of... I say game of relaxation, but I definitely get stressed in it sometimes. Like an unfair sniper shot to the head. Or a horse that likes to trip over every single thing. But aside from that, it's pretty chill. I'm just currently looking for collectibles. Which is why I didn't respond sooner, because... Oh, wait. Yay! Ivory hairpin, there we go. What was with people in the 1800s and their fancy, unnecessary brushes, combs and everything else? But yeah, so I didn't see the redeem because I've got the chat on my phone, and for some reason the chat doesn't actually... I can either have the chat up, or I can have the events up, which aren't helpful. And I don't want to use, yeah. I don't know if it's owning. I am having a good time, though. I actually turned off view count because I just found that I get distracted less. I realised that having the view count on actually made me a lot more, like, nervous, and it also made me more paranoid about what I was doing and what I was saying, and it also just made me stress more because I was really worried about, you know, about people turning up and people leaving and me being dull, and it's sort of like, okay, I know I'm not everyone's cup of tea. I've got my dedicated viewers, which I'm happy with. And with the viewers hidden, I can just be me, and I can just be happy with what I'm doing and not have to worry, and just play what I want instead of worrying about whether or not people are watching. And I feel so much better for it. I've just been having a really good time. And it's very relaxing, and it's just the relaxing sort of thing I needed to do before later when I face off against Dead Space and all the necromorphs with a heart monitor. Although at this point I'm wondering if the heart monitor is necessary for Dead Space, because I seem to be pretty steady unless there's a huge jump scare in it. Which, okay, there is. Dead Space is like 50% 50% jump scares, almost said dead scares, which yes, evidently. Crap, wait. I went too far. I went too far. Boo indeed. Boo indeed, my friend. Cardinal flower. Cardinal flower is... Oh, wait. Cardinal flower is towards the edge of... No. There we go. It's around there. Precisely. Well, not completely precisely, but around there. And now I just turn around and get going. And I can just relax. Because cinematic mode takes care of everything, so long as my horse doesn't throw itself off of a ravine again. killing me in the process. Ah. Anyway, how are you? How are you, foe? What have you been up to today? What have you been up to over the weekend? Did you stream yesterday? Because I was pretty much offline for the entire... well, for the last 2 days. I've just been chilling. So what have you been up to? And I'm just relaxing while my horse does its thing. Enjoying the sights and the views of Saint Denis. Oh, nice. What backgrounds are you doing? Is this more like custom work? Because I love your... I know it's probably in like joking, like self-deprecating humor, but I actually really like your backgrounds. Like, I didn't do mine because I'm just lazy. And because I knew I couldn't do a card theme justice by myself. But I like yours. Yours are really cute. And did you have fun playing Phasmophobia? That's another game that does actually kind of scare me. And I don't know why it scares me. Compared to Dead Space, I mean. Okay, Cardinal Flower, where are you? Come out wherever you are. Wait, is that you over there? Yeah, it is, definitely. Oh wait, no, you're just a currant bush. Oh well. Yeah, I mean, I'm not as scared of it as I once was, but then again, the last time I got really scared of it, I was in VR. And, yeah, it is so much better in VR, in my opinion. I used to do it with a friend, or with a couple of friends, on Oculus Quest, before I got my Steam VR. And, no joke, the first time we played it, I played Phasmo with them a lot off-screen, and we were all, you know, obviously kind of, not skeeved, unnerved by it. But when I did it in VR for the first time, it was the cabin. And those two friends went out the house, and I didn't realise. And I got locked in the bathroom, in the great big bathroom. And I'm like, guys, I'm in here. Where'd you go? And then I turn around, and the ghost is like 5 feet from me, staring at me. And I no joke, I dropped to the floor on my knees and curled into a ball. I was that petrified. I was like, please don't. And then when when they came back in, they were like, Jack, are you okay? You know, what's happened? Are you okay? Are you okay, man? And they came in and they found my character just crouched down, because obviously it doesn't follow you 1-1. But they just found me crouched on the floor in a squat. And I was like, guys, I don't feel well. I think I'm going to stop playing. That's the worst scare I've had in a video game. To the point that I actually felt sick and had to stop playing. So yeah, would 10 out of 10 would highly recommend. Yeah. Actually, it's funny. I played Phasmophobia on Halloween with one of the same two people. Oh, yeah. No, Gator. No. Sorry, I need to be here. You don't. Yeah, get going. Go on. You also get going. Attaboy. I have loads of stories like that. Not necessarily to the point of getting sick, but me being a coward in video games up until Resident Evil 4. Now I'm just like, bring it the fuck on. You can probably see the difference between me playing playing Dead Space and me playing Layers of Fear as well, which went on before Resident Evil 4. And in Layers of Fear, I was equally creeped out most of the time. But in Dead Space, it was like, nah. This shit, no problem. Can handle it without fear. Yeah, exactly. I mean, from the get-go, you had a gun that was capable of taking down most monsters in Dead Space. And hell, I've not even upgraded half of them and they still can. The only one that I've really found useful, to be honest, was the ripsaw and the engineering pistol, the engineering cutter or whatever it is. Yeah, basically. But that's just it. Even in Resident Evil 4, I was terrified the whole way through because I have like a weird thing with very specific types of body horror. And I went on about this like an hour ago or so on stream. But yeah, I have an issue with very specific types of body horror, and it is anything where above the neck is something that shouldn't be there on a human. So in Resident Evil 4's case, it's the last Plagueis. So, you know, you've got like the great big tentacle. Oh, that guy's taking out things, okay. Yeah, you've got the big tentacles, you've got the spiders, and you've got the centipedes that all pop out of people's heads, pop out of their necks. Oh, come on, I'm looking for the cardinal flowers. Where are you? Wild mint, I'll take that now. And I have the same problem in Bloodborne, because there are things called the snake mobs, which are just mobbing villagers that have snakes out the top of their heads. And the first time I met one, it actually burst out the top of its head. And after that point, whenever I went into that area, I would specifically take a weapon that had long range and stunned them. And that was pretty much how I played that entire area, was at a distance, because I didn't want to get close to these people with snakes popping out their heads. And they went with the same for Resident Evil 4. I would always try to take things out of a distance until I learned how to body slam. After that point, I would body slam anything and everything I could. And then if they turned into Last Plagueis, I would run away and kill them at a distance. And I don't have that issue in Dead Space, because nothing, aside from a couple of monsters, nothing has the wiggly tentacle thing going on. When you cut off some of their limbs, you can see little tentacle muscle things flailing around, and that's like, ugh. And one of the enemies is a giant moth with tubes coming out of its face, which again is gross. But none of the actual monsters are scary. You know, from a like, I'm scared of that point of view. There's the general fear of things killing you, or, you know, but that doesn't really scare me. That's just like, oh, god damn it, I need to be more careful. But if there's anything with that specific type of body horror, I am fucking out. Or giant specific types of bugs. Like the Reapers in Resident Evil 5. Okay, I don't know where this cardinal flower is. I thought it was meant to be down here, but I did not see it anywhere. Of course, it's nighttime again now too, so I could. You're mint again, so you're not what I'm looking for. Bull rush stuff. And I think that's just sage. Oh, milkweed. Never mind, I need some milkweed, but not dire. Oh well. Anyway, I should stop rambling about my whole thing with body horror, because I've done that. I've done that once today, and I do it nearly every other stream. But if you know any scary games with that kind of stuff in it, then let me know, because at this point I've got Evil Within to play and Evil Within 2 to play. Technically Dead Space 2 and 3, but I'm kind of meh on that now. And the rest of Dead Space. And then a couple of like indie games that didn't run all that well when I was using my V-Roid model. So I don't know if I'll be able to play them or if I have to play them like this. But yeah, both Evil Within and the Abandoned Toy... Oh, Mr. Poppy or whatever it's called. Is it Mr. Poppy? That looked creepy. That looked really good. But I don't know again if that's like actual scary or if it's just... Because it's just a big lanky toy. Poppy's Playhouse. That's the one, yeah. I should stop saying, oh, it doesn't seem scary to me, because I'm sure it'll be scary when I get in there, but... Yeah, Moonshine's done. Ooh, that alligator's level 3. Good boy. I need your skin. Give me your skin. Thank you. Yeah, so Mr. Poppy's Playhouse looks good, but I'm going to wait until I have some like money in the account before I start buying stuff again. Especially because of what I just bought, so... There we go. I'm going to go and call up my cart first. And I'm just going to have to skip this flower. Oh, wait! Wait! Cardinal flowers have multiple spawn points, you idiot. Oh, I'm being dumb. I said that earlier. Cardinal flowers have multiple spawn points. I've just been in the wrong place the whole time. Silly me. Are you going to get Poppy's Playhouse anytime soon, or are you waiting for money like me? I'll take this off, actually. The alligator skin. Get going, Hank. Attaboy. Hunting wagon. Oh, it's only $5. Oh, maybe I will get it then. At least to check it out. Yeah, maybe I'll get it too then. I mean, I played Five Nights at Freddy's at one point on my old channel. I guess it was scary, but it was more like just because of the, you know, you knew you were waiting for a jump scare. It was just the unexpectedness of the jump scare. It wasn't particularly, again, it wasn't really anything I was really afraid of. But that didn't stop me like getting very nervous playing the VR game. But maybe that's just it. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's atmosphere more than anything else. Because atmosphere is very important. And I think being surrounded by the dark rather than just staring at a screen in the dark, because you still have... That was the other thing. There are different, or at least in my opinion, I don't know if this is how everyone sees it, but there are different levels of interactivity. So like in a movie, body horror of any kind doesn't bother me. So The Thing, for example, which I think has the closest parallels that I've seen thus far to Las Plagas in Resident Evil 4. That doesn't scare me. It's gross, but it's not like, no, can't watch this. Because it's a movie, you're not doing anything. And then there's first-person games where you have to deal with everything up close and personal. Then there's, you know, third-person games where you deal with everything at a distance, like Resident Evil 4. And then there's VR, which is a whole other fucking thing. Because there's no longer a screen put between you and it. It is now in your face, in your hands, everything. And it is about to stab you in the face. Or slather itself all over you in a very unpleasant manner. And that's where that's where it ends with me. I am curious, but I could not play Resident Evil 4 in VR. Unless I was doing like a charity stream or something and we hit a massive target, in which case that would probably be one of the higher goals. I would love to do a charity stream for like renal problems or something, like dialysis stuff. If I ever get bigger, I want to do that. I know places are usually thankful even if you just raise like £100 or something like that, but I want to get bigger and I want to be able to hand over like at least 10,000, something like that, you know? Or maybe that's too lofty a goal to begin with. Oh, there you are, Hank. Yeah, exactly. That's what I wanted to do when I started streaming. I wanted to do charity streams mostly. It's like I wanted to donate money to different things. And obviously that's still the goal, but that was why I wanted to get into it in the first place, was because I wanted to create a fan base and then start doing charity stuff that would, you know, and we could just like do a different charity thing every month. Hey, another one. Write it down, Hank, he's dead. I think I might just stream until I start Dead Space. I'll just go and take a quick 5-minute break and get some food. I already know what I'm eating tonight too. I've got some little... my mum came over yesterday and she brought me some little tiny I don't know what to call them. They're like little slices of tiny bread, little tiny slices of bread that have been like brushed with olive oil and baked and mixed with dried tomato. And I've got some crab pate. So I'm probably just going to eat that for dinner. And that sounds really good to me. I've also got some Brussels pate, but it's much fattier, much fattier, and it's a much larger pack. Like, wait, no. It's much fattier, like saturated fat-wise. Whereas the whole pot of the crab stuff only has like, I think if you eat the whole pot, it's like 16% of your daily saturated fat. So it's like, hell yeah, I'll eat the crab. I like crab. Yeah, exactly. I've also got some flatbreads with tomato in, so I could always have that tomorrow. Eating pate for 2 days in a row. Like some rich person. There we go. So now at least Cripps has more stuff that I can hand to him, and he can make more goods. It's a lot of stuff. I don't think I'll be able to fit any more 3-star items on there. Also left my coffee too long and it went cold. Oh well. It's a good thing it's good coffee. Yeah, true. Well, foie gras is like animal cruelty stuff, isn't it? That's like horrible. That's like force-feeding a goose or something. It just sounds awful. Yeah, exactly. I think that's what they do. They force-feed a goose with... I don't know what they force-feed it with, but... And I don't know if you can get different types. But that's the main thing. They have to force-feed the goose something before they kill it. And it's just... It's why? So, you know... I'm not... I mean, no... Nobody should be for animal cruelty, obviously. But then there's also, you know, fox hunting and stuff like that. I'm generally against everything like that. But, you know, I think any good person should be. Well, I mean, you've already got choking a chicken, but I'm pretty sure the goose must choke most of the time. But hey, it doesn't go as well. Come on, Hank, where are you? Come on, boy. I need to hop back on this train. By train, I mean road. But yeah, don't eat foie gras. Foie gras. It's not nice. Is it foie gras or is it foie gras? I think it's foie gras. I know the S isn't pronounced anyway. Okay, so yeah, we said the cardinal flower isn't here. So, next nearest thing. Take off the cardinal flower 3. Cardinal flower 4 is the next nearest one. And then A 7 of Pentacles is near that, and Cardinal Flower 5 and 6 are both more or less in the same vicinity. So, just above Caligula Hall, Caliga Hall, not Caligula Hall, just above Caliga Hall, on this is where the next Cardinal Flower is. So off we go. I'm never going to get all these collectibles done before the end of the stream. So I'll probably just play it again tonight after I'm done. While watching Red Dwarf with Smooth, hopefully. Okay, no worries. See you later, Fo, and thanks for stopping in. You know, thanks for chatting for a bit. I hope you have a good... I hope it goes well. I hope you have a good day, at least until I see you again. Take care, okay? Yeah. Let's see, so... Hello, little dude. Round here we go, and off and off and off we trot. Oh, thank you for the host. Thank you, folks. Wait, what the hell? That was unexpected. Why are you going after me? What did I... Hank, calm down. Ow, what the... What did I do? I didn't even do anything. A bunch of revenue is just deciding to pick on me for no reason. Ah. Okay. Well, at least now I can loot their corpses. I might get some more alcohol out of them. Ironically. Or maybe not ironically, the revenues tend to hold a lot of alcohol. I guess that's to be expected, given that they confiscate it. And I do love looting the... Everything I say, whenever it comes to Red Dead Online, makes me sound like a terrible person. I love looting their corpses. It always feels rewarding, and you never know what you're going to get. And half the time, you get really good things. Like platinum watches or gold teeth. Just yanking them straight out of their mouths. Still covered in blood. Okay, Cardinal Flower 4 might be here, might not. But it doesn't look like it. See it, because it would be sparkling, hopefully. Although not everything sparkles. Not all that glimmers is gold. Yeah, maybe I'll go on to the next one then. So there was a pentacle card, I think, in that house there. Remove from the map. Down in that square. I think. Yes, down in that square. Okay. And then we can go north after that. Saying that, I've still found more collectibles today than I was expecting to, and I've gone up another level. If I do actually manage to hand in any of these, I should be good. And I'm hoping that by tomorrow, I should have hit level rank 64 in the game, which means I'll be able to do what I set out to do. Which is good considering that I had nearly 2 days without being able to do it, because Rockstar are idiots. I really can't believe they fucked up as badly as they did. There we go. Thanks for keeping it in open view. I'll put my guns away because I didn't need to have them out in the first place. Sorry, guys. Sorry, didn't mean to hurt you. Thought you were stronger than that. But it's okay. I got what I needed, and I'll be on my way. 7 of Pentacles. I don't know what a pentacle is. Oh wait, penta, that means 7. So it's just a 7-sided thing? Oh, I found it. 1 out of 2 terracotta. Oh wait, I hit rank 10. Yeah. I wonder why I was only just getting those now, but it's because I hit rank 10 today. So it means I got the 3rd daily opened up, and I can hopefully hand in 2 collectibles. And hopefully again, I can find some bird eggs. I don't usually go out on these treks to find things, so this is the first time I've actually dedicated any time to trying to do this. Because I never really saw it as important, but after I saw that they were doing the 2 times bonus thing, there were a lot of recommendations that people go and do it and take the most of it, make the most of it. Because you can make loads of money and loads of experience. And also if you're not at the top of the, if you're not maxed out in collectors, this is a really good way to do it. Excuse me. And then you get a whole load of bonuses from the collector roll out of it, so why not? Not looking like it's here again. I always forget. Sometimes there seems to be sometimes things seem to be sparkling, and then other times they don't. Like the alcohol bottle in that room. It wasn't sparkling when I arrived, so it makes me wonder if they're always going to be sparkling, or if they're just going to be, you know, half the time they will, and then the rest of the time I'll just have to look really closely. It's very, very inconsistent, but then again, a lot of things about Red Dead are inconsistent. Like they couldn't decide whether or not they wanted to fully flesh the game out. Right, okay. That's the next cardinal flower area. Going to keep scanning the map for the time being. Don't run into things, please. Okay. Set on autopilot whilst I look around. So on our way to that cardinal flower, there's another 2 cardinal flowers all the way down at the end. Ace of Swords, 5 of Pentacles in the same area. Cardinal flower. Hey, how many cardinal flowers? I know cardinal flowers are mostly just in this area, but Jesus. I also need to wait until nightfall again before I can go back for the Page of Pentacles. I need to wait for the blood flowers for the night to fall again before I can go to I can get the blood flowers. Also, I didn't realise there's an actual... There's a prison off the coast of Saint Denis. I did not know that. I've never been there because I've never taken a boat from the edge of Saint Denis. I don't know whether or not that's actually accessible. That's really cool. I mean, if it is accessible, that is really, really cool. But I think it's just a prison. So, like Alcatraz. That's neat. I wish I'd known that sooner. I would have visited. Bloody hell, so it turns out all the flowers, all of them have different spawn points. I did not realise that. There are so many spawn points for every single flower, potentially. And I don't know whether or not these are incorrect, because I don't know if they are, I don't know if they're incorrect, because I don't know if they're on the map at all times anyway, like they haven't tracked down exactly where they're supposed to be. Or if it's just that they have multiple spawn points in every cycle. Which they shouldn't. I'm sure they should be static for every cycle, but I could be wrong, because I'm not the expert here. Still... No, I'm not going near you. But I will take you out. And then take you out. There we go. I don't know if either of these are worth... Nah, it's just 2 stars. I will take the teeth, though. I was going against animal cruelty before, but here I am happily shooting these animals in the game just for their teeth. And no. What the hell? What the hell are you doing? What are you doing? What was your problem there? I think these guys are bounty hunters, but I'm not sure. It's weird. Maybe it's because I kicked the corpse of the alligator, which again doesn't make me sound great, but hey. Misclicked button. And also this one, yeah. Again, nothing good. Just the teeth I need. I can't warrant taking back an entire carcass or an entire skin when it's that big. I mean, really, the alligators have the worst, worst value, basically, for making goods. They aren't usually worth it. Max amount, snake oil. Okay. I also don't use consumables as often as I should. Not like, you know, these consumables. I always end up using thingy consumables. Yeah, I always end up using food consumables, and I always end up using like health consumables, but I never use dead shot or stamina. Bloody hell, I am stammering all over the place today. I'm so sorry. Not that it's any different from usual, but my brain is in a constant state of flux. And I am not good at speaking in general, let alone publicly. Which makes it sadder that I like doing this. Nope, don't need you. Okay, so yeah, I guess there's nothing here that I actually need. So that's there. Now I need to go even further south. There's an Ace of Swords and a Cardinal Flower spot, 5 of Pentacles and a Cardinal Flower spot. That's all the way down here. So that's one of the cards. Pentacles are just there. The Cardinal Flower is just there. Assuming that this is the Cardinal Flower I need. Nice cartography. I don't know what that means. I don't speak English well enough. But hello. Oh, I see, yeah. See, I never learned to read a map. I never ever learned to read a map. So, yeah. But yeah, I agree, it's a good map. I did only learn through Red Dead Redemption the other day what these things mean. Like, in terms of elevation, I've only just learnt what they mean. Like, that is a very slow... I think that's a very slow one? Or is that a very steep incline? Like a cliff, almost. Oh no, I've forgotten. I think that one's like a very smooth hill. I don't know. I thought I knew, I've forgotten already. My knowledge has left me. What little knowledge I actually had. Isn't very useful. Oh well, I feel less bad then. I just know there was something on Reddit, because I like checking the... Surprise, surprise. I like checking the Red Dead online Reddit sometimes, subreddit thing. And someone said, did anyone else learn to read a map this way? Or no, for anyone who wasn't aware, and it just had different layouts of different inclines and stuff like that. And to me, a lot of them just looked like boobs. But then people explained what they meant, and I was like, oh, okay, I see. And then someone was like, how did you people not learn this in geography? And I'm like, I mean, back in geography, I mostly just pointed out where things were on the planet and learned about rocks. We didn't learn about maps. Or I didn't. And then I stopped taking geography when I reached my GCSE levels. So after that, I never went through geography again. Because I instead decided to do leisure and tourism. Which was terrible. I mean, actually, it was pretty good, but I was just bad in school in general. Don't be like me. Please don't be like me. I was genuinely awful. I mean, I think I was a good person in high school, but I wasn't a good student. Hence why I got an X in math. Or at least I think it was an X, but I'm told it was an F. But I'm pretty sure it was an X. And yes, do as I say, not as I do. Be better than me, kids. Study, learn hard. And always be your best and pay attention to your teachers, even if they are dicks. Actually, even if they are dicks, then feel free to ignore them, because I'm learning these days there are more and more teachers who are just bad people in general. If you believe the news, anyway. But this thing, it does not appear to be here. What was I looking for? Oh wait, yeah, it is. Ha! See? Half the time they don't show their sparkles. That is infuriating. I could have completely missed that just because I didn't see it sparkling. Right, so there were meant to be flowers around here, although this could be the wrong place for the flowers to grow today. Yes, okay, I'm 2 levels away from buying that thing and using that voucher, so I've got plenty of time now. I should also turn my light on at some point, because it's getting dark very early here. It's only almost 4:20 and I'm practically sitting in the dark. The only glow provided by my Epic Gamer RGB computer and my even Pro Stream Deck. Oh man, I didn't want the RGB lighting. Trust me, I'm not a fan of RGB lighting in computers or keyboards, but sadly, most of the, especially if you're like me and can't build computers and have to get them pre-made or customized, they will usually include them in by default. And keyboards are usually better if the best keyboards are usually RGB put in anyway, because they're gaming keyboards, annoyingly. Or, you know, multimedia keyboards, and they always come with RGB. So I just kind of turn it off. Oh, damn it. Oleander Sage. I did need to pick more of this up anyway, because I need poison, but don't eat that stuff. It's not good for you. So am I sure that there's nothing around here that I need to get? Because all of these, annoyingly, all of these all look like rare flowers because they all have sparkles on. But they're not. Half of them are just garbage. Most of them are garbage. But then there are some that you actually want to get. That you want to, you know, keep stocking up on. Like the evergreen huckleberries are good for moonshine. The bulrush, the oleander sage and the milkweed is basically only good for poison. They can also feed your horse. For some reason the horse isn't poisoned by these things. But he's a good boy, aren't you, Hank? You're a big chunky boy. Look at you. Look at you and your chunky legs. Look at him. Look at those legs. Powerful legs. Strong thighs. It's exactly what you want out of a stallion. Not drumstick. Well, drumsticks imply really tiny, tiny bottom calves. They're not that thin lower down. They have some decent consistency to them. Anyway, so I can take that off the map as well, because that was also a dead end. This, I think, is just more... No, that's milkweed. Nah, may as well grab some. After this, so I've crossed off one of them. Those two. Okay, so now... Ace of Swords, which is... down there. And then lower than that, towards this area. Yeah, towards this area is the next cardinal flower that I need to go for. Do. Do. Hey, Hank, get back over here. Oh wait, I left you there. It was my bad. Never mind. You're being a good boy and staying where I put you. Silly me. Could I just trot through the river? Yeah, I could just trot through the river. It's all cool. As long as I don't run into any alligators. Okay, so next card. it's probably going to be inside. I imagine. Or maybe it's on the side of the house. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Plenty more flowers as well, but... Right, let's check inside the house. It's amazing to think that some of these houses are just like abandoned in the middle of nowhere. I wonder how many homes like this exist in the US. I know there's that ghost city, not ghost city. Well, the city that people compare to like Silent Hill because of the fog or something like that. I've got the exact Kentucky bourbon. Nice. Because of the oil fire or something, or is it the coal fire that burns beneath the city constantly? Like that. I can't remember where I first learned about that, but that was terrifying to me. It was like having I mean, and you think that's like, if that's still burning and going to be continuing to burn, not only is that a massive waste of coal, which isn't the first problem here really, but it completely like the COP26 thing that's been going on. If it keeps going, then that's surely one of the issues that needs to be sorted, because there's just coal burning constantly under a city. I know it's difficult to stop, but surely someone needs to think of a way. When did it start, and then what year is it now? It's like, it's been... I don't know how many years it's been. I don't know when it started. But, you know, surely that's a goal for someone to stop, because it's also making an area of America completely unlivable. I think a few people still live there. Like, very, very few people. I think it's mostly taken over by gangs now. Yeah, I suppose so. It just seems to be a waste of land. You know? JAQK Capitalist Panda. I mean, they could turn it into, like, farmland and stuff, couldn't they? You know, assuming everything breaks down. English. Speech. Me, not good. Oh, yeah, because, yeah, if it's a coal mine fire, then most of the nutrients in the dirt or whatever would probably be pretty screwed up at this point, so that's fair. Oh, such a shame. It's such a... Partially because of what happened, it's also such a legendary place, or a legendary, like, story. It's sad. Why am I being told to go that way when the thing's over here? I can just run this way. Trying to lead me on a wild goose chase. Okay. Please be here somewhere. I am so sick of running around looking for you. But it doesn't look like you're here. Oh, wait, please. Please. Damn it, milkweed. Oh no, burdock root. Nice. I've never tasted burdock by itself. I've only ever had a drink called dandelion and burdock. Has anyone else ever had that? Or is it a British thing? Get over here. The crocodiles are way away from us. Also, I've just realised how early you are up at the moment. Why are you up so early? Smooth, I mean. You're not usually up this early on a Sunday. I thought you had friends over and you usually, like, sleep in and stuff like that. So why are you awake, sir? What time is it in the game? It is 14:05, so not worth doing anything yet. Oh, right, okay. Well, I hope you managed to get stuff done then. Stop watching me and go and do your things. You're wasting time. Did I get the Knight of Swords? I think I got the Knight of Swords. Ba-ba-ba-ba. I did get the Knight of Swords. Okay. And you're multitasking. Are you sure you're capable of it? Or is it just me that's not capable of multitasking? Come on, next. I don't know where to keep going. I guess I could go up to Ansberg, because Ansberg has stuff to collect. So I could go do that. Just need to find a quick travel point. Well. Meh. You've seen me, I can barely multitask in games when I'm trying to talk and also deal with horrific things at the same time. Well, you usually get up very early anyway, because you're a post person. You work very hard, so yeah. It doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me your cat's being a pain in the ass either. Okay, no, still nothing. Still nothing. Unless you. What are you? Oh, you're just more... Oh, you're just more sage. God damn it. Ugh. Am I hungry? Or is my guy hungry? Okay, yeah. He needs some food. Well, at least you got a lion. That's what matters. That's good. Thyme pork. Sounds good enough to me. I'm actually really looking forward to dinner now. So I'll keep going on this until a bit later. And then I'll take a small break. I don't know whether or not to cut the stream or just like mute everything and just be right back or whatever. But, or maybe I'll just bring the crackers in here and feast whilst also streaming and talking. I don't know yet. I think eating on stream is a thing people do still. But usually that's reserved for, what the hell? Usually that seems to be reserved for very spicy mukbang streams these days. And I don't have any very spicy food. Unless you count smothering things with hot sauce. Speaking of which, I really want some hot wings. I used to make my own hot wings based on a recipe from an ex-girlfriend's dad. And but it is such a pain in the ass to do because where am I going? Did I not? Oh right, yeah, I was going to a quick travel point. I can't get my tongue around my teeth today. Yeah, and I used to like fry the wings and then bake them for a little bit in the oven. But I would either, depending on the wings, I would marinate or I would just like douse them afterwards. And I once did this whole batch for someone's birthday. Like massive batches in different flavors. I forget what the flavors were. I think it was salt and vinegar, garlic and herb, and there might have been buffalo, but I don't know. But apparently they all went down really well, and I was hoping that there'd be some left over that people would be able to... Because I didn't go, it was like a party for someone, and I think I was invited, but I didn't want to go. So I just cooked instead. And I was hoping there'd be enough for them to bring home, because I wanted some too. I didn't make myself any extra. And I should have done. But it was already me having to cut about 120 chicken wings into drums and wings. Or whatever you want to call them. Oh wait, it was it was wings and wings and drums? Or maybe it was just wings. I can't remember. I can't remember what parts of the chicken make up the wing. There are two parts that make up the wing, right? Or is it just the tip and the wing? But anyway. So yeah, I had like 120 pieces of chicken as a result of cutting up all of these other pieces. And bearing in mind you have to marinate them all, so they all had to fit into all these different marinating trays and covered in all the sauce and all the herbs and all the spices and blah blah blah. And then also include the frying time, which was let's see, it was like it was a lot of chicken. It was a lot of chicken. It was like entire plates with with them stacked on top of each other on a single plate. And there were 4 or 5 plates because I only made a small batch of salt and vinegar because I like salt and vinegar. Not everyone does, but I'm also British, so yeah. But I made a lot of garlic and herb ones, and I'm sure there was another flavour, but I don't remember it. But the garlic and herb were easy because I just used some like garlic paste, and you just toss it in with a bunch of dry herbs and just leave them in there, and you just let them sort of absorb the flavours that way. You don't even need to do anything else with them. Damn it, I didn't go to the thingy post. But yeah, so after all of these 120 wings went, none of them came back. And I was kind of saddened because I'd taken 3 hours to cook them all. They were served cold because, you know, I don't like cold wings, but because they were, you know, being taken someplace and then kept on a table and blah, blah, blah. I'm not a big fan of cold wings in general, but hey, if they're there, why not? But yeah, it was 3 hours frying all of these different parts of wings in a wok because it was the only thing big enough to take on like 5 or 6 wings at a time to fry them. And it wasn't like dipping them, like plunging them in oil. It was just toasting them on both sides until they were cooked through, and then finishing them off in the oven to make sure they were super crispy. And they were really, really good. Really, really good. I may have snacked on like 3 of them to make sure they were all good and okay and the flavours properly mingled. I think I was right in my rights too as the chef. But it was very tasty. It was very, very tasty. Yes, exactly. The chef tax. That's what I'm going to call it from now on whenever I eat the food I make. Unless it's like all for me in the first place, in which case it's just the chef's meal. But chef's tax will be the taster tax. Where was I going to go? I was going up to... I'll go up to Van Horn first, because it's closer. Van Horn, where are you? Van Horn, there we go. Stretch. Okay, so up in Van Horn, there is some gin. There's gin. No, gin. There is a card. There is a goat hairbrush, and also bitterweed, which I might go check out first. It's on the road just above here. Then once I've done with that, I'll go south. Start searching for more things that way. But for now, flour. Which may or may not be there because it's one of those ones that has many, many spawn points. No, it doesn't look like it's here though. Saw a chicken, but I don't really want to bother with a chicken. Bah. I forget what it was called. I think it was bitterling. Oh well. Oh, and I played some Animal Crossing before I came on as well. That made me happy. I am now pretty much back to where well, not pretty much. I've still got to get Mabel's clothes shop open again, and I've got to get a couple of other people there. But I've managed to get the 3 places open. I've got the museum open. And I've also built a bridge, which I remember was one of the things that stopped me in the beginning, because I was struggling to find all the materials that I needed for all these different things. But thankfully, because I knew what to do from the get-go, I sped through it. And I also carefully rationed my my Nook miles in order to do everything I needed to. So I could buy plenty of tickets. So I could go to places and farm more materials that I couldn't already farm on my island, because I'd already done it for the day. So there is a brush here. And then a comb, I guess. Man, this is difficult to read. That's the brush there. And the comb... brush there. And then the card down here. I think. Yeah, card there. And then alcohol down lighthouse. Okay. Stop crying. Okay, so wow, this place has fallen down. I did not know that. Card, where are you? Okay, we just got hobos living here, never mind. There is a card here somewhere. I'll take a whiskey bottle, why not? Thank you, boys.
It's all going to blazes.
Hey. Oh, and it puts up my my Deadeye, yay. Worthwhile. Card somewhere? Mantle? Down here? No. Come on out, card. Where are you? I need you. It's not on the windowsill. It must be up in the... upstairs then, I guess. Assuming... yeah, okay. I can get upstairs. On the mantle place? Yes! There it is. The map is not failing me so far. For things that aren't registered as having multiple spawn points, anyway. So that means that the alcohol must be... oh, and the, blah. And the brush thing, the family heirloom is what it is. It must be up here somewhere. Why are all the family heirloom brushes? I'm still not sure about that. Although, was it here or was it in the... I don't know if it was here or if it was in the bar. It might have been in the salon. In the saloon. Salon. Not getting my hair done. Although you can get your hair done in a saloon. This seems like a good place to store things as well. It's sausage! Oh man. Oh, it's salted venison. I thought it was like a big salami. It looked good. Oh, you know what I always wanted to get was one of those... you know though, in like supermarkets and stuff, there's like a deli section. They just have those great big logs of sausage. Like salami and whatever else. Like chorizo and things. I've always wanted to buy an entire one of those and just eat it. It would kill you, but it would also kill you with deliciousness. Ah, you must be in here somewhere. Yay! There it is, the goat hairbrush. The massive stroke cylinder. Yeah. That's even better. Man, I would love to die to a massive stroke cylinder. Wink wink. Then again, my diet isn't extremely healthy as it is. I mean, tonight I'm eating bruschetta with crab pate for dinner. Okay, so you can stay here, horse. Stay here, Hank. Whoop. I'm just gonna jump. Hey, nice. I wasn't expecting to slide down the hill. I was expecting to die and crack my head open. Never mind. We can dream. Right then. Okay, so it's alcohol I'm looking for, so it's going to be in the tower, of course. It's not going to be sat on the ledge unless someone's been, you know, viewing and drinking. Because the number one death of cause of death of lighthouse keepers: drunk, lonely, and high place. There we go. There's the gin. Another collectible. I'm doing well. I still need to find the Irish whiskey, because the Irish whiskey means I get a full collection. That's one thing that I can sell to Madame Nazar. No, not that I need it at this point, but hey, money is money, right? Screw it! Geronimo! Oh. That was less, dramatic than I was hoping it would be. I thought it was much higher up. So maybe the number one cause of death at this lighthouse isn't alcohol mixed with high places. Never mind. Okay. Right, so we've got all three things here. So the next point, I think, is Ansberg. Unless there's some stuff further out. And I mean, there is. There is stuff further out, but... is it worth getting? I don't know if it's worth getting. That's a very low and menacing kind of whatever that was. I don't know. I have to keep going out of my way to go to these places, and I end up further from quick travel points, which is how you get around. I mean, obviously how you get around faster. But if I don't... Again, words. But because they're so far out of the way, I need to, like, ignore the quick travel point, just go out into the middle of nowhere, find the thing, and then run all the way back to the nearest quick travel point. And it's just like a much longer journey. But otherwise, it means that once I've gotten all the things from all near the quick travel points, I need to go out there anyway to find everything else, so... meh. Screw it. Where's that? That is around there, around this little hump. So that is another placement for a flower. Potential placement for a flower. Which likely will not be there, because they never seem to be. It's always going to be the last... Literally, it's always going to be in the last place I look. Which is going to be the last tag.
What the hell are you wearing?
So, I really hate the NPCs in this game. They're like the random people, the random bystanders, because they will either try and start shit, and then people will get pissed off if you finish the fight. Or they will make comments like those. And bear in mind, this outfit is from a premium pass, which is bought with premium currency, granted that I can earn in the game, and did so because I refused to pay money for this. I mean, I paid a little bit right at the beginning, because the bounty hunter role is the fastest way to make gold. And then I started buying all the other things with the gold that I'd earned from bounty hunting. But yeah, and this is a premium outfit, and I like it. I like the devil jacket. I think it looks really good, especially with the dark red gloves and the nice boots. And I've even got a hat, like a satanic hat. Well, not really a satanic hat, but a Nagadochi's hat, which also matches. But yeah, this hat with a cool little... Oh, I think we're here. Yeah. Oh no, China stuff. Yeah, with like a little eye symbol on it, like Illuminati symbol almost. And that cost premium currency. And yet people are going around going, "What the hell are you wearing, boy? I wouldn't dress like that. You look ridiculous. Ridiculous." And I'm like, fuck you. If I'd paid money for this, it would have been like £10. Okay, take care, Smooth. Thanks for stopping by. I hope that everything goes well. Chronicles of Ridiculous, yeah, exactly. Yeah, have a good day, okay?
Hey now, you ain't supposed to be here.
shut up. I'm just gonna... Oh, I can't.
Get the hell out before this gets ugly.
Fine. Right, okay. So I'm just gonna grab my horse whilst he's distracted. If I do this, I get a higher benefit from moonshining, is the purpose. If I do it by stealth, then I get a much larger bonus than if I do it by, you know, blowing it up. Which is what I have to do if anyone notices me. So if I can take this guy out while his back's turned. Oh. Although everyone here is actually...
See what happens if you don't leave.
Shut up, I'm left. I've left. Technically. So's he. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking... God damn it! The bloody bow always defaults to small creature ammo. God damn it. I don't know why it keeps doing this. It constantly defaults to small creature ammo, which cannot kill things aside from, like, squirrels and whatnot. It's absolutely... And I don't know why, but it does it without fail every single time. And I keep forgetting because it shouldn't. There are very, very few occasions I ever bother using small creature ammo because it just isn't worth it. Ow, what the fuck? Ah, okay, well. I didn't want to even do a moonshine thing. Bloody hell. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to have to drink. And fuck it. No more bow. You die. You die. You die. Nice moving shot.
So, any regret?
You die. And depends. What about you? Anything you want to confess? No? Okay. Well, that wasn't a killing shot, but never mind. Bye. See, but now I was annoyed because, yeah, I hate it when that happens because there are so many occasions when I've tried to take someone out by stealth. I'm just gonna... Yeah. Goodbye. Yeah, it's been so many occasions when I've tried to assassinate someone from stealth. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, right, yeah, I need to actually blow this shit up. Get away. Those are the revenuers who've turned up just in time to fight me instead of fighting, you know, the guys that needed it. Ah, crap. Bad time to reload. There we go. Yeah. So the amount of times I've tried to assassinate someone, and I've forgotten, of course, that the thing for some reason defaults to small creature ammo, which it shouldn't. And as a result, I've messed up the mission or I've made it far more difficult for myself. It's just such a dick move. I mean, technically, so's shooting people in the head with arrows out of sight. But, you know. I actually read the other day because I was looking at doing a roleplay server, which I think would be a both terrible and hilarious idea. Also very cringe, but hey. People seem to really like GTA roleplay servers, and some people really like Red Dead roleplay servers. So I thought it'd be fun. And one of the servers I was looking at is currently not whitelisting, as in it's not accepting new members. A lot of them are like that, actually. What was I saying? God damn. Brain. Work, please, brain. Right, yes. So a lot of members aren't they aren't taking members, but one of them had a Rules of the Wild West thing up on like a guideline thing. And it was quoting a real book called Etiquette of the Wild West, or Unspoken Etiquette of the Wild West, which was written in like the early 1930s to late 1950s. And it had like actual like accounts of people in there that would tell you what you were supposed to do and why you would get in trouble and how justice was done and stuff like that. And I thought it was fascinating. Like, because everyone talks about the Wild West and idolizes it, especially in America. And I can kind of see why at this point. My dad used to watch a lot of Western movies, and I was never really interested, but I wonder if he'd enjoy this, actually. I wonder if he would have enjoyed this if he'd tried it. Oh, man. I wish I could have shown it to him now. Anyway, so yeah. Oh, crap. That's a... Oh, never mind. I thought that was a tiger or something. No, it wasn't. It was just my horse whinnying or neighing or whatever. The flower was around here. I've completely gone off tangent, I know, but I want to try and make sure I get this correct. It was in the little lump here. Right, so yeah. There were rules in it, like, you... What the hell? Is that a snake? Yes, it's a snake. Okay. See, this is why you use the small game arrows. But... the small game arrows are even more difficult to use against these little things than anything else. And you need to get a headshot on them for it to count. Come on, just stop. No? There we go. Okay, so it's there, I think. Yeah, there it is. Okay. It's a snake. Very tiny snake, but it's also very difficult for me to see the snake, and I'm trying very hard. I want to sneak up on the snake because it's still a good creature to get money from. What the hell? Am I not looking at the snake? Wait, did I kill the snake? I killed the snake! Oh, hey. I didn't think I'd killed the snake. Didn't realize. Hey, cool. I got... I wonder when I did that. And now I'll change my ammo back to... Just in case, I'll change my ammo back to regular. And we'll see what happens next time. I'm gonna show myself up now because I'm gonna get the bow out at some point. And it's gonna be like actual ammo. Anyway. So yeah, and some of the rules for the Wild West, going all the way back to like 2 minutes ago before I lost track. Some of the rules were things like what was a good one? If two men are facing off... No, the snake's fine. It'll make for good ingredients. Yeah, if two men are facing off against one another, and they are both armed and reaching for their guns, and this after a dispute, mind. If there is a dispute, and two men are armed, facing each other, and then whoever shoots the other first is fine. Or something like that. It might be if they're both reaching for their weapon, then it's fine if one shoots the other. Although that just sounds kind of like the, oh, god damn it. I wasn't trying to rescue you. But I mean, that sounds kind of like, you know, a self-defense thing to me. I wasn't trying to rescue you, I was trying to look for flowers, you piece of shit. I wonder if I can just get this guy killed. Well, he's dead. Never mind. Trip downhill. Ah, okay, shotgun. And done. Come on, horse. Stay with me. There we go.
Beat me to it. Goddamned animals, the lot of them.
Hell yeah.
Still, I hardly had much ammunition, so thanks. Listen, I can't stay out here, not with all these bodies. There's a farmhouse just outside of Saint Denis. Can you take me there? I got someone I can stay with.
Let's see. Oh, bloody hell. It's all the way where? All the way south. Ah, screw it. Just keep your gun out and shoot out whoever needs to. It's not often you actually come across strangers that need help that can also fight back while riding a horse. So this is new for me. Usually it's just people like standing around a camp that you need to fight off bandits with, or just as someone that's been like tied up. But anyway. Yeah, so the two people facing each other, both armed, reaching for guns, doesn't matter if one shoots the other. The non-shooter, the shooting person won't be charged with murder or anything. But that just sounds to me like the self-defense thing in America.
Sons of bitches! They won't stop!
Took out his horse. But there are others, like you can't shoot someone.
What the hell is it with these people?
Can't shoot someone who is who has their back turned, even if they are armed. You can't shoot them. Like you can't shoot them from out the way or anything like that. You have to be facing one another and ready. It has to be agreed upon, or you know, or it has to be unwordedly agreed upon. Like they both have to be having, both have to be going for their weapons. And I mean, like I said, I think that's just the same as today's self-defense thing, isn't it? Nobody's gonna call you out for trying to shoot someone if they're reaching for their own weapon. I don't know what the rules say about antagonizing them into drawing their weapon, though. I know antagonizing here is classed as a crime, so... But it also came from a thing about bounty hunters and how farmers would sometimes act as bounty hunters, or, you know, they would join crews of bounty hunters in order to add extra muscle. And then it listed, like, different crimes that had been committed and the levels of the punishment versus the crime and all sorts. And it was pretty interesting to read, because I've never really cared all that much about the Wild West stuff.
Gotta watch out for each other, eh?
But I really enjoyed, you know, reading about it and learning. Even if it was all sort of second-hand accounts, I guess. 8 gold. 0.08 gold. It's not bad, but $4 is kind of shitty for some guy's life. Yeah? And don't give me any of that you should do out of the kindness of your heart shit. I'm a cowboy. I expect to be rewarded. I'm not Arthur Morgan or whatever his name is. Oh god, all the way down here now. Where was it that I was originally based? There and then there. That was... Oh, no. I rode all the way down there. Found the card, but never actually... Yes, I think I found the card. What was it? Crap. Did I just skip everything? 10 of swords. Bitterweed. 10 of swords and bitterweed. Did I get the 10 of swords? I mean, I could not have done. It might have just... I did not even grab the 10 of swords. God damn it. I completely went past that because I was wrapped up in my own head. Talking instead of paying attention. Enjoying the scenery. Ugh. Yeah, I want to start doing this more often, just earlier streams, playing games that I just want to play, instead of games that I started with the feeling that I'm obligated to play them, because I paid for them. Hey, wait. Someone's horse. But yeah, as much as I'm loving Yakuza and Everhood and whatnot, sometimes I just want to play games that I'm just in the mood to play. Without being like, oh, I guess today's this and tomorrow's that, and so on and so on. Like, Dead Space is kind of... I could go either way at the moment. I'm not really all that bothered. I could happily just spend the rest of the day chatting and playing this. But people want to see me play Red Dead, so... people don't want to see me play Red Dead. They want to see me play Dead Space. So I guess that's it. I will be an engineering cowboy instead. Killing necromorphs and creepy things. which is still fine, but yeah. It doesn't have the same feeling of just carrying lots and lots of revolver ammunition and taking out revenues. It's very different to have a gun that fires 5 charges and you've got to cut off limbs. I mean, I can cut off limbs here too if I shoot them in the right place often enough, but it's not got that chill vibe. It's set to a story. I can't just do what I want. They're all set pieces. And that's what I like about a lot of these games with customization. It feels like it's my own story. This was a moonshiner place a few minutes ago. Just slowly going around. People all sitting in the windows. Oh my god, I'm almost out of ammo again. I've not been picking up ammo. I should be picking up ammo. And I am not. I am not remembering. God damn. Okay. Hello, bird. I could shoot you, actually, but never mind. It's you. That's you. Maybe I'm just better off using one single gun because... Oh, there we go. Okay. So now the leader has surrendered. What do we do? What do we do, class? What do we do with the person that's surrendered? They are ready for mercy. They are on their knees.
You put in the dirt, land grabber.
Land grabber.
Making it no traitor. Set me free or don't. If you're gonna do it, make it quick.
Okay. He looked like a Confederate, so I think we're done. Y'all lost the war. Yeah, I mean, it's just a thing placed over my head, so it's you know, it's not an actual asset, but I still like it. Yuna did a good job of making my ears twitch. Oh, lost jewelry, nice. I wasn't actually looking for lost jewelry, but hey. That's the good thing about looting random bodies. You sometimes get little treasures. Oh, it does look cool, yeah. Oh wait, so in here, this was the card. There's a card in here. I think this was where the card was. But I might be wrong. Because I'm not seeing it. And usually they're pretty plain sight. Oh wait! Hey! There we go. Underground treasure cave. With no treasure. Aside from the card's here. So that's what's important. The 10 of Swords. But I also keep looking around at other places, because sometimes they store additional things. But not today. That sucks. The only treasure today was the card. Who takes a base with a hidden treasure trove dungeon and then doesn't put any treasure in it? Poor looters without any treasure. Right, so now it was there. That was where the flower was meant to be, so that's where we're headed. I've not actually been killing and skinning many things either. Nope. Doesn't look like it's here. That's just currants, I think. Black currants, maybe? Golden currants? Yeah, golden currants. Oh well. I need a couple of these anyway. Because again, they're part of the money making. But it doesn't look like my wisteria, or whatever it is around here. It's all just this stuff. Creeping time! Creeping time. Speaking of creeping, I watched the rest of You. I rewatched You yesterday. And that was good. Because I like You. I like You All too, but You is a good show. Because it's basically Dexter if he was Sherlock. And also obsessed with stalking rather than just killing. Similar vibes though. It's also quite funny. Golden currants. Still need the wisteria, but I'm guessing the wisteria isn't here because it's one of the many, many things that, unfortunately, are not turning up in the right place. So no bitterweed. Gotten the 10 of swords. I could go back. No, don't go back down to Blue Water Marsh. Go up towards the E&R in Hanover. And then we'll make our way to Ansberg. And also stop in at a cave near Ansberg. So, next place. Hanover. There's a little... There we go. It's around here. Yeah, it's in that house, I guess. I'm assuming it's in that house. I don't know for sure, but... it should hopefully be there. You've always got to be very wary of other players because you never know which players are going to be the ones that decide, hey, today I've decided to wake up and act like a shit. And you don't know which ones are just going to be like strolling up to you and just tipping their hat and being like, howdy. I'm always thankful for the ones that just prefer the howdy route. Just because I'm never in the mood. I did the other day though, I totally screwed up. And well, when you do trader missions, if you go on local trade, if you go on distant trade, you make like double the money, or 1.5 times the money or something. But you can also be attacked by players, which you can't on local. And I didn't realise... What the hell are you doing? I didn't realise, but players, when they're doing trades, and they're at a distance, they... Ew. Okay, maybe it's not in there. They will show up as an enemy, as a red dot. So naturally, I assume this is going to be an event. So I get my sniper rifle out and I crouch on a cliff, waiting for the random event NPC to ride by on his stolen goods. And I take him out. He doesn't even see me. And then I realized it was a dude. Or, you know, it was either a dude or a woman or a person. It was just a person. It wasn't an NPC at all. It was an actual person. And I had just cost them what could be up to about $750. So naturally they were pissed. And they chased me for a good... I don't know. Almost an hour of him and I just shooting back and forth and me trying to apologize. In the end, I just unequipped my weapons and let them, like, kill me for a while I go and made tea. Because I just felt kind of bad, because I would be pissed as well. In fact, the other day, Oh, that's fine. Go and get food. Go and feed yourself. It's important. I appreciate you just lurking around anyway. So go eat. Enjoy. And let me know afterwards what you're getting, or what you had. I still need to go and get food too. Yeah, so I let that guy just kill me for like half an hour while I went and made food. Because I just felt bad. And then afterwards I sent him a message and apologised. And he just sent me a load of random gibberish back. And I don't know if he spoke English or not, but I'm assuming not if that was the response. Looked like he was frothing. Still in Hanover. but it's just within there. Oh no, there's a little... Oh, it's this thing. It's just next to the road. Okay. On the map, it looks like a bridge. Okay. So that's where we're going now. That is another card. I'm just going to trot through the camp. But yeah, the other day, on top of that, everything's the other day for me. I don't remember exact times. But, oh, mushrooms. I needed more of these because I've used them all now. Because they're good for food. Good for making meals. Though chanterelles are especially rare, at least in my experience. Anything else here? It's just more currants. Yeah, so I was riding... It wasn't even that much. It was like... It was because I was told to do 2 local deliveries in one day. Or in one reset. And if you're like me and you don't like going hunting for animals more than you have to, and you just basically just pick up whatever you can whilst travelling around, I kind of just stuck on... I think there's like a limit or like a certain threshold you have to hit before you can go and do a delivery. It's like 10 resources, 10 goods. And I think I just hit the 10 goods mark. I was waiting around for him to hit it because I just wanted to get it done. And I was nearly out of goods, nearly out of material supplies anyway. So I'm there riding this thing long distance, this $10 worth of materials, 10 distance to get a total of $14 for a trip that lasted 15 minutes of mostly autopiloting. Wait. Oh, I was much closer than I realised. There we go, in the outhouse, lovely. With blood on the floor. Someone pissed themselves to death? Holy shit. Though maybe that was the issue. Anyway. And yeah, and these two, this posse came along. I think it was 2 or 3. I think it was just 2 people. Though it felt like I was having to fight off 3. And long story short, they got away. They managed to hop on my cart at least twice and throw me off of it. And they also tried throwing fire bottles at it to set it on fire to destroy it. Because you also win for destroying the cart. And but most of the time they just tried to hop on it. And eventually I took them both out, headshotted them both. And they chased after me. They came back on their horses. They took me out another 2 times and I came back after them. And then I just took out their horses. And they had to run. So I managed to get away. And they just gave up because they couldn't catch up fast enough. And that made it much easier for me. So I did make it in the end. It was just a pain in the ass because it was just like, leave me alone. I'm just doing my fucking dailies. That's all I want to do is just make my gold for the day and be gone. You pains in the ass. I can't even remember if it was on Stadia or on PC, because if it was on Stadia, I'm surprised that there were enough people to do that. But, I mean, hey, I say that, but I use Stadia, so... But it's very rare that I'll find a full posse coming at me on Stadia. That's an egg up there. Alright, other way. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I love Stadia, but I definitely enjoy using it when I can, or when I have to. I say have to, like, it's like remote play, basically. I don't have to, like, when I'm at home and I'm here on my computer, it's not really an issue. But when I'm, like, lying in bed, then I'll just have my tablet, and my tablet can run it. My tablet can use Stadia, so I just play all my games on my tablet instead. I've got my mouse, and I've got my controller, and it works. Eggs. Should be some eggs here. Somewhere. Wait, I remember this place because I found eggs here before. Goose eggs, if I remember correctly. I guess those are geese, but I don't know if they're the owners of said eggs, which may or may not be around here on the ground. That's a little western toad. Maybe it was over the other side. Oh, wait a minute. I know what I can use. I have binoculars, which give me eagle eye, permanent eagle eye. So I can just do this and use them to locate at a further distance. At a farther distance. So, there we go. And now, just scan the horizon. It doesn't look like anything is around. Mangy white-tailed deers, not all that good. I'm sure this was where I found the geese eggs before. Some more something. Don't know what they are. I think they're just more deer. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Black rabbit. Another deer. They're all such low. It's because they're mangy. Huh. No eggs. Which is funny because I found all the alcohol so far. So alcohol definitely resets. But the eggs apparently do not. Or if they do, then I'm just not looking in the right place. Which is also possible, but unlikely because I'm sure this is where they were last time. It's definitely the Elysian Pool. And it's just along the upper bank. So it's along there. So where are you, eggs? Nope, there are no eggs here. That's odd. Unless the eggs are on a different timer, or they're not in the same cycle. What cycle was it? It was cycle 6 yesterday when I was doing the egg hunt. So I'll have to watch a video later and see if I can identify where they actually are. Because they have 6 cycles. Which means that every day... I don't know if it repeats, or if it... Or like, if it cycles in order, so I don't know if it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or if it can just go 6, 2, 3, whatever. Or if even if it can go 6, 6, 6, 6. Which, oh no. That would be unlucky. So instead of that, it's done there, so we will go up to Ansberg next. And how far am I from... I guess it would make sense just to run up there then. So yeah, we'll run up to Ansberg, which is... There's a comb in here. So we'll do that. And then there's a couple of cards, 3 cards, 4 cards, 5 cards in the vicinity. All different cards, sadly, so I'm not going to make a huge dent in my individual collections. But hey. Collectibles are collectibles, and collectibles are all good. And I need them if I want to continue doing this. If I actually want to make enough money. And I do want to make money. I need to make money. Because... yeah, I've got a limit on the fast travel post voucher. Which is important for your camp. In fact, there's loads of stuff I still need to buy for my camp in hindsight. It's a good thing I'm trying to make money. I not only need the proper cart, the farmer cart. No, the delivery cart. I need the largest one of those, which I think is $800. I also need, I can buy a select saddle as well. I hope I can rank up enough to get the $200 saddle, because that would save me a lot of money. But I also need to get, Also, there are no decent... Like, some of these vouchers are completely useless. But yeah, I also need to get, oh, what was it called? Like a better camp. What are you doing? I also need the better camp, the deluxe campfire. There's loads of stuff, basically, that you can use to upgrade your camp with. And then there's also other things from other places. There's guns that I still want. There's upgrades that I still want to buy for said guns. Just to shoot people faster or, you know, at a further distance, I guess. Ah, I've just realised that my throat is starting to hurt. Oh dear. I don't usually talk this long, this much for so long. Maybe I should go offline and just relax for a bit before before the next stream, so my throat has a chance to rest. I see now why people find long streams to be such a strain. I also don't know if it's because I'm speaking at a lower register than usual. Or I'm constantly, like, on the verge of smiling. Well, I am smiling, but I mean, like, constantly on the verge of giggling. Ugh. Or maybe it's because I'm not sitting up properly. Yeah, I should, given it's already 5 and I've got to stream again in 1.5 hours? No, 2.5, 1.5, 6... No, 2.5 hours. Because I stream at 7. 8. I stream at 8. God. Okay, well, I run past there. Let's see. So, just going to do the stuff in Ansberg, and then I'll go and get food, and I'll probably turn off the stream just for a bit. But I want to get this done first. Because I want to keep collecting, and I need my collections. Nice. And breaking and entering. Always good. Always perfectly legal in the Wild West. Yes. First time. Nailed it. And then I'm going to go up to the... Oops, that's a map. That's not a map. I need to go up to the... Ah, damn it! I need to go up to the end of the dock here. And that will give me another card. And then after that, it'll be another 2 cards in another area. And another 2 cards in 2 different areas. So they're all nearby to a degree. Wish my pony would stop trotting in place. And there it is. Why doesn't it always do that? I don't understand. I'm wondering if that's also why I'm missing the eggs, because I'm not looking high enough or something. But I'm sure goose eggs would be laid on the ground, right? Because geese, I mean, geese can fly, but they don't nest in trees.
Why are you doing this to me?
Right. So, it's further down in one of these little houses. Around here. Then after this, it's another one a little bit further and higher up. Oh, crap. Eesh. Crap! I've killed 2 people. Oh, crap. Well. Now I'm wanted by the law. All I wanted was a card and I've killed people. Ironically, I've killed them while searching for something rather than while breaking and entering and collecting something. Oh no. Maybe I could just hide out up here. Or just, you know, stay quiet and just be calm, be cool. very quiet and just let them do the search and just let them imagine you've driven off. And then go down because they will have completely forgotten you. There we go. In all honesty, it probably would have been quicker for me to... Red Dead Physics. I love you so much. It probably would have been quicker for me to just fight off the cops and search for the tarot card at the same time, to be honest, but knee-jerk reaction. Wait. Oh, bloody hell, I'm all the way up here. Okay, it's further down, much further down. Getting away with what? I'm not getting away with anything. And, okay, so it's down. Oh, bloody hell. Now I'll die if I try and jump over here. So let's slide. Or try to slide. Yep, okay. Neat. And now it's probably around here somewhere. Yay! Nailed it. First time. Cool. And the last one is all the way up. All the way up there. Thankfully I can just climb my way back up. And collector rank up. Nice. I don't know what point it is, but at some point I think you start to get a vibrating controller whenever you come across... Oh, and I can loot items from horseback. That's also good. Oh wait, it's meant to vibrate now. Or is it not? Maybe I need to read these before I can actually make them. Do I need to do that? Above document skill pages. I don't know if I do or not. Because if so, I've got loads of skill pages that I haven't read and I've been assuming that I have them. Hey, what are you doing, you stupid horse? Get back here. Right. So last card is... Yep, around here. If that's that, so it's around here somewhere. And after this, I will go and take that break and rest my throat until tonight. Come on, card, where are you? No entry? What about this? Nope. Must be up here then. Oh wait, maybe it's up in the... It's up here. I don't like heights. Even in video games, I don't like heights. Up we go. Nope, that's not it. Upper platform. Resting on a thing. Yay! Found it. Okay. And now I end. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Okay then. Yeah, I'm going to end it here for now, and then I'm going to go and do my other things, so... stretching. Yeah. Right, yeah. I'll see everyone later, hopefully. And yeah, thank you, Smooth and Jules and Foe for stopping in, and thank you, Foe, for hosting my stream. And I hope you all have a good... Well, I hope you have a good couple of hours. I'll hopefully see you again. Well, it's going to be 2.5 hours from now. Oh, thank you for coming. It's been appreciated. Thank you for listening. So yeah, I'll see you later. Goodbye for now. Goodbye. Goodbye for now.